Yeah, so what y'all have to understand is that these males created a system for themselves to benefit, and that's why these Negroes are always talking about the white man. That's a tactic. Y'all need to understand that that's how they get over. That's how they con women into dealing with them. Negroes, they whole game plan is to find some Jemima mammy type female, some dumb, delayed, mentally primitive female who's not very intelligent, and feed them this victim mentality about why they can't do what they need to do, and how some other male group some other male group is interfering with their ability to be sufficient, to take care of stuff, to pay bills, to do anything where they just don't want to do it, right? We have to understand that that's their game plan and tactic. And these males, they're not never going to, like, what y'all have to realize at this point in time in history, these males will not fight with each other. The males now are banding together, even though Negroes are in a real dire situation right now, and they really should be fighting with the people who are in power over them. They should be really going head to head with the power structure, because that's their problem. They don't have a problem with women. They have a problem with these males who are controlling, the wealthiest males, the males who are the 1% who control everything. They really have a gripe to pick with them, but they not. What y'all need to see is that they're not going to fight them. They don't want to fight them. They don't want to address them. They don't want to fight with them. What they want to do is find a delayed female who's mentally retarded and get her to do all of their shit for them by playing a victim of the 1% of males. That's the black man's game plan. And y'all need to see that as it is. And also, you need to realize that these black women are in on the shit, because they go around, just like they're doing on social media, making this content about these Negroes. They're deflecting. They're trying to act like they're not with these males in their mentality about beating on women and beating a woman into submission, and all of this tactics to try to control females so that these males can have what they need in life, because they can't do for themselves. But you have black women actually supporting that narrative, because they constantly lie about the men that they're with, and they try to make other women think if you just keep dating, you'll find Mr. Right. There's good men out there. All men ain't bad. All the black women who make those kind of comments are part of the scheme with, helping these males scam other females into relationships. Because the reality is, as a woman, you shouldn't even want to date or have no desire or interest in dating males who are not a part of the 1% of wealthy males. You shouldn't even be thinking about dating males who are not wealthy. Period. There's no point. It ain't nothing you can do. These males are naturally abusive. Like, anytime this is what y'all need to get. I want y'all to understand, because I'm gonna be, sometimes I speak all over the place because I can't get my thoughts organized, right? I think the main point that I want to make on this live about this particular conversation is that anytime you're dealing with poor males, you're going to deal with abuse. There's no such male who's poor who won't abuse you. So when you're having a narrative being spun that dating poor men can ever be, ever lead to being successful or being healthy and happy, and that's not possible. Males who are uneducated have a tendency to be more abusive. You can actually look the stats up on violence, like violent crime, and how violent crime usually manifests, like how it starts. Okay, usually when you have a high frequency of violent crime, is the males are poor. Okay, you have males are violent regardless all the way around. Doesn't they just naturally violent and aggressive? That's number one. But number two, most of the time when you see a lot of crime, it's with males who are uneducated. The less educated a male is, the more likely he will be violent as a way of survival. So knowing that part, like if you do your research on that and understanding about males in general, you will understand that anytime you're dealing with a poor male, there's no possible way for him not to be abusive. He's going to become abusive at some point. So, you know how you had these males like this Corey dude, this fucking degenerate psycho. He has the mentality of the average Negro. They want to beat women up because these males, they're not they don't know how to take care of themselves. They don't know how to they know it's a system out there that's created to keep them inferior. They know that their direct competition is white males who try to keep them inferior. They know all of this and they still go out and try to date women anyway, because the fact is, in their mind, they're just trying to find a way to survive, and their way of survival is trapping women with them, like getting a female to be with them to help him live, like help him pay bills, help him eat right, take care. I mean, you women literally take care of these males. Like we're the reason why these males even live a long life, if they do live a long life, because they literally don't do nothing on their own. That's why none of these males want to be on their own. None of these males want to be on their own because they can't survive on their own. Okay, y'all need to realize this shit. And it's really all of the males who are not part of the 1% are in this fucked up situation because they don't have any survival skills. They don't know how to survive without women being there, right? So they literally, it's like they all looking for a mammy to help them and care for them like their children. This is what's happening. And it's because the wealthy males have them in this position, because the wealthy males won't, with Negroes in particular, they won't give Negroes any incentives in the country, in this country, in the USA. They won't get them no incentives to do better or have more, right? Like the system, the government don't want to give Negroes any leg up on taking care of anything. Like they don't want to get them good jobs. They don't want to get them equal pay. They don't want to get them no money. They don't want to do shit, right? They want these males to be degenerate. They want to funnel them into prison. They want them to not know how to read. They want them to be illiterate. They want them to commit crime. We understand that, right? So the government is not making any incentives to help Negro males out. So their main survival mechanism is getting women to take care of them, getting women to pay their bills, to just take care of them so they can live as long as possible and maintain some kind of livelihood. All right. I don't even think they give a fuck about any. I don't think they have any standards of living. I think they're just trying to live, and they feel like being with a woman will help them live longer. All right. So y'all need to realize this shit. It ain't no point in dealing with them. They're all abusive. There's no male that's going to not be abusive if he's poor, especially if he's black. All the Negroes, they all respond to the system the same way. There's no such Negro that's not going to respond to a system like this, being in a system like this, differently than any other Negro. Okay? That's what the hell They Clone Tyrone was about. Watch that movie, They Clone Tyrone. These Negroes are being manufactured. So they're not going to respond differently in this situation where they need women to survive because they can't survive on their own. These males cannot take care of themselves. Women, black women, it's a statistical fact. You can look it up. Black women are living longer lives and able to be more self-sufficient, way more self-sufficient than black males. Okay? And the system is set up to literally support that. Okay? They want black women to be more sufficient than the males. That's how white males compete. They don't want to compete with black males. So they make sure black women are given incentives to be able to take care of more things, right? Like black women are able to get housing and get loans, certain help, like financial help, like welfare, government assistance, whatever, Section 8, whatever. Okay? When black women are poor, they give poor black women incentives, right? So usually black males can't access that. They can, but most of them won't. And even if they do, they still gonna be fucked up. Like they literally, even if you give them incentives, even if you give them money, they'll still self-destruct. They'll still do drugs and do shit to fuck themselves up. They don't know how to take care of themselves. I've been knew that about Negroes. That's why I heavily advocate not fucking with them in period, because I know something is mentally wrong with them, and it's clear what it is. It's like really obvious that they have a mental delayment and a mental defect because of their mental health, because of the system, because they mental health is not, nobody cares about their mental health. Nobody tries to help them, with any kind of psychological problems they might have. Nobody tries to help them when it comes to literacy and knowing how to read, write, do basics, academic performance. Like nobody incentivize anything with them. They just out hanging literally sitting ducks because there's no incentives to help Negroes out. It really ain't, right? So, like I said, even if they did give them money, even if they did give a Negro a handout, they will still, in my opinion, self-destruct. They still would need a female to take care of things, because if they're illiterate and they don't understand, you know, finances and money and all of that kind of stuff. They don't know how to keep spend money and pay their bills, and they don't know how to take care of basic stuff like that. They will still need somebody there 9 times out of 10, and another female, because most of these males are all fucked up, right? I mean, they can't really go to each other for help. And also, even if they went to each other for help, they competing with each other on a certain level. So the males with the knowledge and with the information or with the skills or whatever, they're not going to easily just help out another Negro. Negroes do not operate like that. They thinking of, how can I get the more women I have? See, this is what y'all have to understand. The more women that a Negro has, the richer he is. The more women that a Negro has, the more of a better life he'll live. The more women he have, it's like he a billionaire. You have to really think about that shit. Like, if the more access that he have to women, the more access he has to money, housing, food, mental health care, all kinds of care, all kinds of resources you get from just being associated with a female, right? So this is their main survival tactic. All right. Even if you gave them the government gave them some kind of resources, they still wouldn't use it to, it wouldn't be effective, because they would fuck up anyway, because they don't have no education, no knowledge, right? And some of them are just self-destructive. Like, I ain't even gonna say some. Most of them are self-destructive. Most of them are deadly, like suicidal and deadly. It's been several black dudes that I've asked, I had conversations with, about the fact that they felt like they wouldn't be alive to see 40. Like, I know a lot of black dudes who didn't believe that they would even make it to 40. Like black dudes who live in the hood, who live in poverty, come from single mothers or come from poverty. Most of them didn't even expect to even make it to 40. So if they have a mindset like that, most of them do, in my opinion. I don't think that's just a one-off thing. I think that's a lot of them, because that's why they end up on drugs, and they end up just, self-destructing until they're dead, and they die young as fuck. I mean, these Negroes ain't even making it damn 50 anymore. They ain't even damn near making it to 30. So these are some deadly ass males with no survival skills at all. You have to really look at them for what the fuck they are, right? Okay, so this is what y'all need to realize. Them being fucked up and dysfunctional and delayed and fucked up like they are, which is nothing you literally, you as a black woman, you can't do shit about it. This is a government problem. This ain't got shit to do with you. This is the system. The people that control this system, they the ones fucking these niggas up. That's who's basically trying to kill them off. All right, you can't do nothing. What they do is they try to make you think, as a black woman, that you have some kind of power to save these niggas. Like, oh well, you're a strong black woman. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and fight for your man. Fight for your son. Get your son. You gotta fight for your. But this, what y'all have to realize, is that that's these males trying to fuck with you. Like, they trying to keep you in a state of protecting and providing and taking care of them. It's a tactic for survival. So that's how you need to see that shit. You really shouldn't even be fucking with these males and trying to have no sons with them or none of that shit. Because in reality, it's male fucked up culture that's got them fucked up. And literally, you as a female, you can't do nothing about it. You can't fight the power. You can't do shit. If we could do something would have already been done by now. Niggas is dying the fuck off. They're dying off, and the government is doing the shit. You understand? They can't find a job. They can't keep a job. If they have a job, the job ain't paying them shit. Their mental health is fucked up. Nobody cares. Ain't nobody trying to help them with that. Okay? Their sons can't read. This is all statistical facts. All right? And they can't help their sons read because they damn near don't know how to fucking read. They're not financially literate. They're not literate, period. They don't read. They don't know. They have no knowledge. Most of them are dumb as hell. Okay? These are facts. You as a female, you literally can't do shit to help them. There's nothing you can do about none of this shit. When you in a situation, a dire situation like you in right now with the fucked up government and these white people doing what they doing, you have to let these niggas die. That's what I told this. That's my whole point of everything I've been saying on my damn channel. I know all of this shit that's going on with the government. I've been telling y'all that I suspect that they injecting these niggas with something. Because I could tell something wrong with them, even with the gay shit, with them being gay and then feminized and not having no ambition to, they don't have no masculinity. I feel like that's government interference, like chemical warfare or something. I really feel that way. I've been feeling that way. It's common sense to me. The way black kids act is different than most other kids from other races. They don't have the same behavior patterns. So I know it's something specific going on with black kids that's different, and they act. The reason why they act different is because it's something happening to them that's exclusive to them, and that's why, you know what I'm saying, they having all these mental health problems. That's what I believe. Just like, you know, it's a statistical fact that black women be having these, you know, they be going to the hospital and giving birth and dying and having all these complications because these fucked up racist ass doctors, you know, don't, you know, ignore them and all that. See, when you have a phenomenon like that, you have to understand or think about how many fucked up pregnancies that is happening because of what they're fucking doing. Like, all of these incidents don't end in death. Some of these incidents end in the child being delayed or having some kind of mental defect because of what the fuck going on in the hospital. All right. If they're going to kill you, if they allowing you to die giving birth, then you got to know that they fucking with them. They doing stuff that fuck your pregnancies up or causing problems. It's common sense. Now, I don't know if they did a study on it, but I'm pretty sure if they did and they connected those dots, which need to be connected, you'll see that it's more black children with mental health problems and all kinds of problems because of issues with pregnancy, right? And just chemical warfare, because that bullshit, when they inject you with stuff at the hospital, when they give you medicine, when they give you vaccines, when they give you any kind of, you know, any kind of medication, that cheap shit that they giving you is not the same thing they be giving the rich kids, the rich people's kids. Okay, I know somebody that work in, you know, in the medical field, and they said it they damn self that they know that they giving us two different damn they don't give us the same shit. Like, we might have the same problem, but they not giving us the same stuff. So you have to know that shit that they giving us too, when it comes to medications and any kind of shit they giving us in the hospital, you know, the medication they giving us has side effects, and it has birth defects too. So you have to realize all of this. When you in a situation like that, you stop procreating. Now, if you don't have no knowledge of that shit, then, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. But if you are knowledgeable of the shit these fucking white people be doing, the fuck with you, and you know it's real, and you can actually read up on it and see the damn numbers, it'll explain what the fuck is wrong with these Negroes. Okay, black males, is something wrong with them. This shit is common sense. It's something wrong with them. It's something chemically, mentally wrong with them. They not fucking normal. I don't give a shit with nobody. Their behavior is exclusive to themselves, which is why they the only males who are fucked up like they are. They the only males in their position. They're the only males who are this codependent on females to take care of them. Other males of other groups, you see how more self-sufficient they are. You see how they're able to just take care of themselves and do for themselves. They don't lean on their women the way Negroes lean on black women. This shit is not normal. The shit that black males do is not normal. The help that the amount of care that they need and incentives and resources they need is not normal. Do you understand? There's no fucking way to deal with no males who are in a fucked up system like this, right? Where you got the government on your ass, fucking with your kids, fucking with your education, fucking with you chemically, fucking with your pregnancies, fucking with you know, your living situation, your housing. You getting fucked with on every corner. There's no area where you're not getting fucked with. There's no way in hell for males to be in a system like that and grow up and be raised in a system like that, right? And then not be abusive. Do you understand? There's no way for that not to happen. There's no such fucking thing. Oh, you're gonna find a good man. No such fucking thing. It ain't. That's not possible. It's not possible. Period. Ain't none of them functional. This whole damn system is not functional. You can't function in it. You can't be normal in it. That's why, you know what Negroes do? All black people, what they do to be successful in life and to be normal is they go hang around white people. They build connections with white people. They build relationships with white people. They do business with white people. That's the only thing they can do to survive this fucked up system. They have to get hand selected by white people in order to ensure their damn a functional survival. Period. If they don't connect with the white people, if they don't build those relationships with the white people, they asses die young. They have problems until they're dead. It's real simple. Okay? That's why you see all these black people dating white, marrying white, or dating white, or having them biracial kids. They're trying to build relations and connections with white people for survival. All right? This is the system that you live in. Negroes are finished. In my opinion, this is how I'm dealing with the shit, because I already know all of this, right? It's pretty obvious. You let them die. You let the government kill their ass. That's what I've been telling y'all. Like, I don't say it in these, speak of it in this type of context, because I feel like it's just easier to say, well, they fucked up, leave them alone, don't fuck with them, don't have their kids. I just say it like that. But I do understand the system, and I know exactly what the hell going on, and that's why I'll be talking shit about these white people, because I know what the fuck they're doing, right? So, it ain't no way for this, like, the way these Negroes think and the way they respond to any kind of confrontations or issue, all this has a lot to do with their mental health and the fact that they're fucked up and they are not a part of the wealthiest males. They don't have no power. They don't have no political power, no social power, no economic power. They don't have no fucking power. Any male in that position, and they're completely lenient on females for survival, like the Negro, are going to be abusive, period. They're going to end up abusing the person that's taking care of them, because it's not normal for them to even be in a situation where they can't take care of their damn self. And that's why I was saying something. I mean, I made that live about the fact that these Negroes can't pay rent. It's important for you as a woman to understand, if a man can't take care of himself, then he's going to become abusive. You need to connect those dots, because they need to be connected. Because these males, what they don't do, just like that Corey dude, the reason why I put his retarded ass on my thumbnail is because he made a video talking shit about women in relationships and saying that they deserve to get beat when they overstep their bounds with, running their mouth and shit like that in a relationship. And what I noticed about his weird ass, first of all, he's a fucking nignog. That's number one. Just knowing that he's a nignog off gate should let you know he has mental health fucking problems. The way he talk is like any average Joe nignog that you will see walking down the street. They all think like this. They're all hyper emotional and fucking irrational, which is why you shouldn't deal with them. They not normal. They didn't grow up normal. They didn't grow up functional. And I don't care, as a black woman, you can't make them grow up. How the hell you gonna raise them to be functional and normal when the fuck you are in a system that's fucked up? You can't outgrow the system or do the system. You can't survive in the system better than what the hell how you surviving. So the son gonna be fucked up. They gonna be, these Negroes, when they look at other Negroes, they gonna be a part of the culture that they're born into. Male culture is fucked up in general on planet Earth, but Negro male culture is even more fucked up because they live under this system. There's no way in hell to keep your son from that shit. So they all gonna grow up and be groomed. They all gonna grow up and be groomed in the same system to think how they think. Plus, they don't have no mental health care, so they gonna be like thinking like this Corey dude. That's how they all think. They all act like this nigga. I ain't never seen a nigga that didn't think like that. What I find interesting about what he said when he was talking about women being in relationships and talking all this junk to their man and they man having a right to beat them up. What I noticed about when he was speaking about that is that he wouldn't say, "Oh, don't be with these females." You know what I'm saying? Don't be with these women. Like, don't date them. Don't talk to them. He didn't say that as a solution to the problem. He was saying beating women up is a solution to the problem. Because these beasts, they can't even consider not being with a female. Like they so irrational and so incompetent and so pathetic and fucked up and delayed and incompetent that they can't even fathom not being with a female. So that the solution for these males when they having problems with women is never to leave women the fuck alone and stop having kids with women. Their solution is beating your ass and trying to find a way to be vindictive and manipulate you into dealing with them the way the fuck they want you to deal with them. And that's what I'm saying. All of these males think like him. All especially black dudes, they all think like that. It's no way for them not to think like that, because correcting their behavior is a fucking it's in their mind. That's not even a thought. That's not even a solution. That's not even an option, because they're fucked up in the head and they know it. So they know that they can't correct their own behavior. These Negroes can't self-correct because they're mentally deranged. They're mentally ill. It's something mentally wrong with them. So when you have a mental illness and you sick in your head, you can't self-correct. You would need a lot of therapy, a lot of probably medication or something to calm your ass down. You're gonna need some help to correct some shit like that, right? What I'm telling you females is that you can't, there's no way to get these niggas to help. Like, if they think like this Corey dude, there's no way to get them no help. You can't get them no help. Because what you gonna do? Because the mental health world don't give a fuck about these Negroes. The medical field don't give a fuck about Negroes at all. That's why they all out. You see how they look right now? They all on the street. They homeless. They ain't got no money. They talking crazy on the internet. All of the shit you see in Negroes doing right now, all the stuff you see them doing is a direct result of the government and what they're doing, and how they ain't got no incentives for these Negroes to be productive. You understand? That's why you seeing them acting like they acting and talking crazy. Like, for this bitch ass nigga Corey to even get on his podcast and say the shit he was saying, that's how destitute these motherfuckers are. That's why they talking crazy like that. Because they need females for survival. They don't know how to fucking survive on their own. Okay? So that's not an option to leave women alone. It's not an option for them. It is, and I'll go as to say it ain't no option for no man to leave women alone. I don't care, because there's a lot of males with this problem, with not knowing how to communicate, not knowing how to, be in a civilized relationship or a civil relationship. And I'm talking about with nobody. I ain't talking about with just women. They don't know how to be civil, period, with nothing. Even the damn animal fucking kingdom, they can't be civil with. You understand? These males got a fucking problem. So it's not just black males. It's all of these males are fucked up like that. But the fact is, it's a non-option to not mess with you. So they keep trying to beat you into submission and abuse you to do what they want you to do. And that's why the fuck you don't deal with them, period. Because they don't have another solution to the issue but abusing you and beating you into submission. That's the only way to deal with their problems. Because what the fuck they're not going to do is they're not taking their ass to that white man, and they're not going to fight with no other males. Because these males are in a brotherhood at this point to not fight with each other. They on code not to fight with each other. They're going to beat your ass. That's the name of the game, and that's the code for them now. Is let's beat the women up. We're not going to go head to head with each other. We're going to beat these bitches' ass until they do what we want. They're mentally delayed. That's called being mentally primitive. They don't have any intelligence outside of that. They can't. They don't know how to evolve past that. They don't know how to evolve. They don't know how to correct this problem. They don't know how to correct themselves. They don't feel like they need to be corrected. They feel like you need to be corrected. That's why you don't fuck with them. That's why I don't fuck with them. I would never fuck. Y'all, it ain't enough fucking money in the world. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, I don't give a fuck what these males have. Like, if they have money, whatever, I don't give a fuck. It ain't worth any amount of money to deal with them because they're fucking insane. You literally are going into a fucking deadly situation with them anytime you dealing with them because they're that fucked up in the head. Any dealings with them is deadly at this point because they don't know how to survive on their own, and their instincts is to beat you up because that's the only way they know how to survive. And y'all need to realize that. And the government did the shit. So when the government keeps doing what they're doing, the system, whatever the fuck you want to call it, the white man, whatever, if they keep not giving these niggas incentives and not giving them any kind of way to, or something they can survive off of to be productive, let these niggas die. Kill them the fuck off. Let the government kill their ass. That's not you. That's the government killing their ass. Because it ain't your responsibility to take care of no grown ass man and keep his ass alive. That's not your job. So the fact that we know that these males are fucked up and dysfunctional on this kind of level, and it don't matter what the hell the reason why. The reason why doesn't fucking matter because you as a female can't do shit about it. It don't matter what the cause is because you don't have no solution to the cause. Fighting and arguing with these bitch ass males and marching down the streets and shit ain't gonna do a fucking thing, because if it was, then it would have been something done about these motherfuckers by now. The only solution at this point is to stop procreating and stop dating them. Let the government kill them. If they can't pay rent, oh well, bitch, look like you ain't got nowhere to live. If you can't live on your own, you have a fucking problem with women, and you don't know how to communicate, and you don't know how to take care of shit, it look like, bitch, you gonna die off. I don't know what to tell your ass. I'm not fucking with you. That's what needs to happen. That needs to be the response. Period. Let the government kill them. Oh, well, nobody care. This is a male problem. Let these males kill each other the fuck off. Don't nobody care. Don't you be stupid enough to try to step in front of no damn bullets, because that's dumb as hell. Why would you do that? Don't protect them. Let them die. If they can't eat, if they can't survive, they can't, oh well, that's not your problem. The government is doing that shit. These white males are doing it. The people that control wealth and money in this country, they're doing it. Fuck them. Let these males die. Stop having sex with them. Stop housing them. Stop helping them. Common sense. Because just like that Corey dude said, that fucker don't have a solution. In his mind, it's clear that bitch ass dude don't like females and he on some weird shit. Anybody can tell with his energy that he has a fucking problem with females. Okay? The nigga undercover faggot. Something going on with that motherfucker. Fact is, he didn't even have in his mind to tell males to leave these fucking females the hell alone. Like, they not good women. They bad women. They don't want to shut up. They don't want to cook and clean and be quiet. So leave them alone. He'll never say that shit. There'll never be a solution for these bitch ass niggas. They'll never consent to that. So that's why you stop fucking with them. Because no matter what the fuck they consent to, you don't have to deal with them. You don't have to fuck with them. Your desperate ass probably need a female, but I don't need a male. So bye, get your ass out my face. That's how you act. And any hoes that's dealing with these males, any females that's dealing with them, that's their fucking problem. Because they're not about to have access to all these different women. That's what needs to stop. Bitch, whatever hoe is dealing with your psychotic ass or you have access to, that's the only female you about to have access to. Because you're not coming nowhere else. You ain't gonna have no option to fuck other women up like you fucked up. That's the bitch you with. That's it, motherfucker. You don't have no options outside of that shit. That's what y'all females need to start doing to these motherfuckers. Because the problem that you have with these males, and the problem that these males have is with the government, is with the 1% of males who are the wealthiest males on the fucking earth. Put them in this bitch ass climate where they hoe ass gotta sit here and lean on females for survival and shit. And they won't do nothing about it. They won't confront the males to put them in this position where they can't survive without a female being there. And they don't like females. That's the problem. They don't like females. They being basically forced to be with females that they don't want to be with. They don't like women. Anytime a bitch ass male make a problem out of a woman being argumentative or who the fuck is not going to deal with it? Only way you don't deal with that is if you're with a female who's delayed or retarded. She the only one that's not going to say anything. And you ain't making no black women ain't never going to be scared of your bitch ass. Your soft, weak, soft ass ain't never going to put no fear in no black woman where she's quiet because you want her to be. That's not never going to motherfucking happen. So, bitch, take your ass to white bitches like the fuck your crusty ass said and get the fuck out of our damn face. Because you're not shutting shit the fuck up over here. You ain't running shit either. And as a matter of fact, we don't want to fuck with your ugly ass, your broke ass. So you need to just go ahead, fuck with Becky and stay your crust bucket ass over there. With that dumbass bitch. Because you want to, nigga, it's either that or death. What the fuck you want to do? What's your choice, bitch? Because you ain't coming over here running nothing. Y'all need to let the government kill them, like I said. That's my solution to the problem. They can't live on their own. They can't survive. You need to put them in a position where they can't fuck with you and have no access to your ass. So they'll just die out or whatever happens to them happens. That's what needs to happen. That's how you need to respond to these motherfuckers. Bitch, you either sink or you either swim or you sink. That's how the hell this shit about to go. You got a problem, you don't know how to self-correct, bitch, oh well. That means you about to be by yourself, fuck boy. Because what's happening is they making these motherfucking males more and more crippled and more pathetic. And what y'all need to realize is the more crippled these top 1% motherfuckers make these males, these non-1% males, the more they make them crippled, the more they're going to abuse your ass. That's all that's going to happen. They're going to get more aggressive towards you the more that these other males fuck with them. And put them in a position where they can't take care of their damn self. So let them die. Stop procreating with them. Stop talking to them. Stop fucking with them. They not normal anyway. They fucked up. Do y'all realize you cannot fix this? You can't help them. There's nothing you can do. They're defective. And there's nothing that can be done about it. They would need extensive therapy and extensive damn treatment in order not to be the way they are. There's no help for these motherfuckers. They're not going nowhere. And it's not going to change. And the more that you as women, black women in particular, keep these fuckers alive and you keep helping them, the more they're going to become abusive towards your ass. That's what's going to happen. There's no way out of it. The more they can clean on you for survival is the more that you're going to be under constant attacks and abuse. Because they don't like your ass. That's what we dealing with. That's why we don't. These males do not like our ass. They don't like females and they don't like black women in particular. They don't like who we are. They only like what the fuck we can do for them. They don't like us. So it's like when the government is making them codependent on us, they're becoming more abusive because they don't like us. They wish they didn't have to deal with us, period. So let's make that shit happen. Period. Make that shit happen. You might be trying to survive, you bitch ass nigga, but you're not. The fuck? You might as well go off your shit today. Because you're not coming your ass over here. Since they won't just off themselves, which I feel like I don't understand why they won't do it. Bitch, go off yourself. Or shit, go find a white bitch like y'all been doing. It's plenty of them hoes around for y'all to share. Like, get your ass over there. And stop talking about black women, bitch. Because we don't want to fuck with you. Stop trying to survive. Like, what the fuck wrong with your roach ass? Like, that's what I don't get. Why are they trying to survive for? Why don't they just not survive? I mean, give up surviving. Why don't they just stop procreating and then they'll be eliminated? Nobody won't have to deal with their raggedy ass no more. And it's clear that they can't take care of themselves and they're fucking retarded. So, I mean, just let it be. Let it be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck? You ain't got to survive? You ain't got to have no kids? What the hell made you think you need to? See, this is why the hell, to me, these males are diabolical, because they keep trying to survive. And it's like they doing it for a demonic reason. They literally are trying to keep this shit going. And it makes no logical sense. If they so, you know, if they have such a problem with the government and the white man and all of that, why in the fuck do they keep the system thriving? Why do they keep feeding the system? Why do they keep doing it? This is why, you know, they're diabolical and they ass must be stopped, because they keep trying to feed the system and they won't stop doing it. They know they can't take care of no kids. They know they fucked up. They know that black women don't like their ass and don't want their ass. And instead of them just accepting those facts and leaving us the fuck alone, they just keep this cycle going with talking shit and doing this troll stuff and stalking women and harassing. Like, stop. Like, what the fuck wrong with you? Like, let it go. Let it end. You cannot survive, motherfucker. You don't know. You are a scary, weak ass, soft bitch ass male. You are a better male and you can't compete. Do you understand? It's time to let that shit go and hang it up. You need to die. Death is imminent, motherfucker. Like, it ain't no way you gonna survive. Don't you realize that? Because what the fuck make you think it wasn't gonna be a day coming where women didn't want to deal with your raggedy ass? What the hell made you think this shit was gonna keep going? Did you really believe this shit was gonna keep going? Did you really think women's patience wasn't gonna wear the fuck out with your ass? Why would you think that that wasn't a possibility? Are you crazy or something? It's over. It's the end for your ass. Women don't like you. It's time for y'all to get the fuck out of here. Y'all ran y'all course. It's over for your ass. They are replacing us right now. They're replacing African Americans right now. That's why the fuck they bringing on them foreigners in here. That's why they doing it. They know that the black population can't sustain itself anymore. So they know it's over. So let's let it go, motherfucker. You're not surviving. Why are y'all still out here playing games when you already know what it is? You see your ass being replaced by all of these foreign people. Okay, they replacing you and your jobs and shit. You can't find work. They ain't paying you shit. They trying to kill you the fuck off. Don't you understand the government trying to kill you? And you think us black women have a way to save your bitch ass? Like, what do you think we gonna do, motherfucker? Because it's like, when they keep whining about the white man, it's like that's what they asking. Like, they trying to say, what you gonna do, black women? What you gonna do? Bitch, I'm not gonna do shit. The fuck you mean? What are you gonna do? Yes, nigga, you're being replaced. Yes, it's happening. You're being replaced. People don't fuck with you. Women don't want to fuck with you. You ain't got no money. You can't take care of yourself. And you crazy as fuck. And everybody knows it. All right? You're being replaced. Okay? The government is already putting things in place for your ass to disappear. Because they already know you're not sustaining your numbers here. So you need to just move the fuck along and shut the hell up. Y'all niggas did this shit to y'all damn self. You fucked yourself up and now you're going to see yourself get obliterated off the map. Because that's what happens. You don't do the type of shit y'all do and then think you're going to survive. No. That's just delusions in your fucking head. You thinking that you way more important and way better than you actually the fuck are. Period. Because you don't see no other racial group depending on beating their women in a submission like y'all fuckers be doing. You don't see other groups of men treating their women like you do. Like you treat your women. So that should have been right there letting you know what the fuck was about to happen to your ass. Because you're not moving rational. You're moving irrational. Now your ass about to have those consequences. Period. Because that's the thing about the Negro. They're fucking insane. You know, they don't understand consequences. They think they can do whatever the fuck they want to and shit gonna work out in their favor. They just delusional about life. They think nothing has a consequence to nothing. Like you just do whatever the hell you want to, talk all the crazy shit you want to, be unproductive, uncivilized, don't plan for nothing, don't build nothing, don't do shit. And then all of a sudden, somebody gonna take care of your ass. Fool, please. That's not how shit work. And it's not our fault that whoever taught your goofy ass that that's how the world work. They fucked you up. You need to be mad at them for teaching you that nonsense. That you just gonna survive off the backs of people who don't fuck with you. No, you're not. No, you're not. So me, I ain't having shit to do with these Negroes, and all of you black women who keep fucking with that trash, and you keep trying to gas them up, make like, oh, all of them ain't bad. Bitch, you just gonna go down with the ship because these niggas is going down, and your ass is being replaced, boo. So you can try to act like you doing something all you want to. You're being replaced, just like the Negro. Period. It's over for African Americans or whatever. They bringing the other fuckers in, and then they probably gonna start targeting their ass eventually because they need a permanent underclass for this bum ass system to function. They need an underclass. They need to replace our population with a new one. So at some point they're gonna start fucking with these foreigners too. So they ain't got shit, they be looking forward to but fucking terrorism. Because they about to be fucked with too. Hell yeah, they speaking. Yes, that's the whole conversation on social media. That's what it's about. Is trying to keep black women on the bandwagon. They keep trying to make you care about Negroes dating white women, Negroes, all of the rich black women dating white men, and they lineage becoming white. All of that type of content is directed at black women. They want you to care about these things. They want you to care about your lineage, your being loyal, breeding, and making more black babies. Bitch, I don't care. I'm not never doing that shit. You fucking stupid if you think I'm going to be a part of that. Like, I'm not keeping nothing going. I'm trying to end this shit. Period. That's my goal, is to end the shit. Look, as a matter of fact, they asses already know it's going to end. That's why the hell they replaced us in the first place. Because I know this ain't no test run. What I'm seeing happening in America ain't no test run. That's some real shit going on. So it ain't no test run. It ain't no, we trying to figure it out or see if we can get these black women to do what we want them to do and breed breeder beasts. And if they don't do it, then we're going to replace. Nah. At first I thought they was just making a threat, but now I know they getting shit in place. Cause they already fucking know this nigga's done. He's done. They already fucked him up as much as they could. They cannot go any further with using this nigga for nothing. He's done. Period. If you continue procreating, they just gonna funnel those niggas. They gonna, the same thing that's been happening that caused these niggas to be as fucked up as they are right now is going to continue happening with your kids. So if you keep getting pregnant, black women, you're going to have birth defects, mental delayment with your kids, autism, all kinds of disorders and problems. And these niggas gonna grow up to be fucking crazy as hell. It's going to happen. I can guarantee you that shit. Because what the government is doing, they're not going to stop doing that shit. Because that's what you here for. So why would they stop? They're not going to leave you alone. They're not going to leave your kids alone. Period. All of those mortality rates with black women giving birth, those numbers are not going to change. The more you become pregnant, the more they gonna fuck with you. That's how they always been in this country. If you look up the history of Planned Parenthood and even on the plantation, they've always fucked with black women's population. They've been doing it since we've been here. Since slavery, they've been trying to stop black births from overpopulating them. Do you understand? They're not gonna stop doing that shit. And they're not gonna stop miseducating your kids. They're not gonna stop doing that either. They've been doing that since the beginning of this bitch too. So that's not stopping. So why in the hell would y'all keep having kids for? You can't beat the government. If we could beat the government, would have did the shit. Why we ain't done it by now? They're repealing laws. They're setting us back. They're going back to fucked up shit, not going forward. They're moving backwards. We're moving backwards, black women. Backwards, not forward. We're not going to a better place. We're going to a fucked up, already jacked up place that we just came from. Don't y'all realize that? They're not going to stop. Hell yeah, you closer to death being pregnant. Because not only do the government, these hospitals in the medical industry, not only do they not give a damn about you being pregnant, the Negro will kill you. Why? I think it's a statistic to say you more likely to get killed while you pregnant with a nigga than if you not pregnant. Yeah, they'll kill your ass and your baby. They don't care. Like, if they don't want you to have that baby, they'll kill you. If they don't want to deal with it and be responsible for it, they'll kill you. And that's why they've been making all these arguments about child support and shit. Don't y'all see how invested they are with speaking against child support? They don't want you having power over them. They don't want you to be able to put them on child support. Or they don't want to be able to, they don't want to have to pay. They want to be able to miss payments and not give a fuck and nothing happens to them. They're going about their business. They want to be able to impregnate women and leave them destitute. They want to be able to do that shit. They feel like the government, which is these males, when I say government, I'm talking about these males, these white males, these politicians. They want them to put incentives in place where they can get women pregnant and not be responsible after the babies are born. And if it don't happen, if they don't do that, like get them, clear them from being able to pay child support, then these males are willing to kill your ass because they like, look, we gonna kill these bitches if y'all don't stop holding us responsible and stop putting us in jail over not paying child support. We just gonna kill those babies and those women. That's the shit they on, because that's what they actually be doing. They be killing pregnant women all the damn time. Or they'll kill a pregnant woman because she got pregnant by somebody else and they know that's not their baby. So they'll kill her because they mad because that's not their baby. They ain't got no claim to the baby, so that'll make them kill your ass too over that. But then them bitch ass motherfuckers got the audacity to be sitting there complaining about abortion and shit. Like they don't kill them babies more than you do. They don't want them damn kids. Duh. They don't care about no damn kids. If they cared about the kids, they wouldn't be dumb and illiterate as hell in large numbers and fucked up and poor. The hell, they don't care about them damn kids. The fact that you even had them sitting around having conversations about abolishing child support is letting you know they don't care about them damn kids. That's how these males feel about the kids. They don't want to take care of them. They're like, oh yeah, we know they need to be here. We need to populate. But shit, just because I'm impregnating women and making them have humans don't mean that I should be responsible for them. My life shouldn't be ruined because I want to go get another woman pregnant and not take care of the last kids. Why my life got to be ruined over that? Where I keep getting my money, my checks garnished. Like, why would y'all? What the hell is wrong with women? It's women, stupid ass. That's the real problem. Why in the fuck would you ever get pregnant under a system like this anyway? Like, they tax the shit out of your money. They try to make sure you can't get your full check. They don't want to pay you shit. You got to perform exceptionally well in order to get some real money. And it's not even real money. Just money that basic survival amounts of money. Not, no, you rich in luxury. You got to go through that hell just to pay your damn rent and mortgage. And y'all would get pregnant. What? This shit crazy to me. It's crazy how the hell women be still getting pregnant knowing this shit. And then you got these bitch ass bum ass 1% broke males literally making an argument not to pay child support because they poor as fuck. It's clear that they don't have no money to pay child support. That's why they don't want to pay it. And you want to get pregnant by these fools? It's crazy as hell. Like, I swear women are nuts. Women are the real problem. Black women are the problem. This is why Ben realized that. Because they still be getting pregnant by these fools, knowing that you need about 4 incomes now to take care of your basic bills. Who the hell making that? Because I don't see no statistics that show that black women are making that across the board. And they trying to make you, program you in your mind to be this exceptional businesswoman. They trying to make it your fault. Like, if you're not exceptional with running your own business and making all this money, and if you're not focused like that, they try to make you seem like you are the problem. like it's something wrong with you. That's why the hell they paying all these black women to act like they these business boss women all over the internet. Y'all notice how they act like they are running their own business? They got these lavish houses and stuff. What the hell? Real black women ain't living like that. That's how you know they trying to brainwash you into thinking that you're supposed to be living like that and having that kind of money. And that you're a loser, or it's something wrong with you, like you lazy, you stupid, something wrong. They want you thinking there's something wrong with you, that you're not exceptional and you ain't owning your own business, is making all this money. Because all of the women that they try to show her, who are these boss women, all have their own businesses. If you listen to their content, they're saying they work for themselves, and that's the only way that they have the money that they have, is by working for themselves. So all of these black women, so you got to be a fucking self-employed fucking billionaire now to live a basic life. What the fuck, y'all? Are y'all not paying attention to the shit that's going on? Because they acting like you can't survive unless that's the shit you own. They really acting like that. And if you really look at all of the black women in your life and around you, it's true. Because the ones who have jobs that used to pay enough for you to, live a regular life, they're not having enough anymore, are they? No, they're not. They barely making it now with that one income. So if you're not, and understand, the same thing that applies to you applies to these males too. These bitch ass niggas are not exceptional. These motherfuckers can't even barely read. Do you understand how unexceptional these males are? They can't even work nothing but a regular job. And most of these niggas can't work for themselves. They can't go to each other for employment. When you ever seen another Negro making connections with other Negroes for employment? I pay attention to, just like with the rappers. You notice how a rapper has a crew? He bring all his little homies from the hood and shit with him, paying them off to do stuff. But they stay broke and they don't never have no money to get out of those relationships. So if that one Negro fall, his whole crew fall. If that one Negro don't have no money, his whole herd of Negroes don't have no money. That's how that shit work. They don't never get their homeboys out of poverty. They always stuck there and leaning on that Negro and their crew for money. They can't build each other up. They're fucking pathetic. So the same thing that I'm saying about black women, that applies to Negroes too. They can't be exceptional performers either, because they don't have the skills to be that. So why in the fuck would they be having kids and they can't even support them? That little basic job they have is not enough. Just like that little basic job that black women have is not enough. Plus the Negro is mentally defective and have way more issues than just being able to find a job. Negroes have a problem keeping a damn job when they have one. It's way more that goes along with the issue than just, it's not no simple solution to the problem is the point. Like, oh, just get a job. Okay, you got a job. So fucking what? That don't mean you gonna have it forever? You ain't got no hands-on skills. You can't work for yourself. So all of these Negroes are expected to have hands-on skills and work for them and be able to work for themselves to actually make money. Because when you work for these crackers, that's in these these fucked up companies, that's when you're gonna more likely live in poverty because they're not gonna pay you shit. So any Negro who is successful, it's because they own their own business. That's the only way you can be successful. Because if you work for a company, they always gonna control your wages. And if you look at the statistics, black people don't do well being employed by white people. They don't. They the first fired, the last hired. They get abused on the job, treated like garbage. They don't never get no promotions, and they don't get paid nothing. They always get paid less than everybody else. And that's the exceptional black people I'm talking about with that stat. Not no regular black people, because they usually don't even make it to that level of even getting a promotion or getting a better position. Regular Negroes don't even make it to that point. So I'm talking about the exceptional black people who the ones who won't get promoted after they've been in a company for damn 20, 30 years, doing well and making that company money. The fuck, they the ones having a hard time getting to the next level. It's rare when that happens. It's a rarity when a black person gets promoted, make more money, and get paid salary. The fuck, look at the stats. Most black people them jobs ain't giving them those type of positions. But like I said, nowadays you have to have that kind of income in order to live now, or you paycheck to paycheck, and you in debt pretty much. You don't have that kind of money, you gonna be in debt every month. You pay your goddamn rent. So you having kids for fucking what again? For what again, please? Somebody explain. The fuck you having kids for? And these males don't even like your ass. They don't even make enough money to take care of their damn self. You gotta have, like I said, you have to have way more now to just take care of your one self. So that's making these males more codependent on your money and income now. And they always expect you to be the damn breadwinner, remember? Because that's your stat as a black woman. You supposed to be the money-making machine, not his ass. They doing that shit on purpose, too. These fucked up males doing all of this on purpose. They trying to make you be held to a certain standard that they ain't held to. Like, oh, well, shit, if you want some money around here, you going to have to make it. You see what I'm saying? You see how they trying to put all the responsibility on you? Trying to say, well, you the one with the education, you the one with the skills. You supposed to be making all the money. And y'all fucking with these Negroes and having kids with them like y'all crazy or something. Because I swear they putting that in place, to make sure the black women are the breadwinners and remain the breadwinners. Where these Negroes is blaming you for the fact that y'all household income is not doing all that well. They gonna blame you to act like you just not exceptional enough. You lazy. You ain't on your shit. They gonna play your face because you ain't making a whole bunch of money. And you the one gotta have the damn kids. You the one have to have the kids all day with you. But they gonna try to put all the responsibility on you to make all this damn money. Because these motherfuckers can't even pay rent with what they earn. So how in the hell is that not gonna be an argument and a problem? How y'all not gonna fight over that? This fool wants your ass to go out there and be the breadwinner and make all this damn money for his bum ass to sit around because his job is so bummy and broke that it's not even paying him a livable wage. And instead of him saying that he lacking, he gonna say you lacking. Y'all get the fuck out of here with that. They really do make sure that they definitely make sure that these males can't support themselves. Look at how codependent they are. If these males could live on their own, they would. I really believe that shit. If these males could live on their own and just pay their own rent and mortgage and live in a house where they can call it theirs, they would definitely do it. Why the fuck would they do it? Because then they can have circulate holes up and in and out of there. You feel me? Like, that's a perfect opportunity to circulate holes. It's his house. He can't be kicked out. And so he can do whatever the fuck he wants to. He got somewhere to stay. Whether that hoe stay or leave, he good. That's why these males be fucking with our money in the first place. That's why you have feminism. That was the whole point. They was trying to stop women from having bank accounts and being financially self-sufficient because they was trying to stop women from leaving these bitch ass males in these fucked up marriages. And now they're going back to that shit. So that's letting you know that's how they think. Their whole goal is to fuck you up financially so you can't leave. They don't want your ass, they don't want these males making no whole bunch of money and being self-sufficient. Not anymore. Not in the black, I'm not gonna say that. I'm saying that for the black community because the white community ain't like that. But I'm talking about specifically these white males don't want to compete with black males. So they don't want Negroes to be self-sufficient and be able to live in their own house and have a bachelor's pad with all these hoes circulating in and out. They don't want Negroes to have that kind of power. That's why they fuck with them. What they want is us black women to be the breadwinners and really desire to have a Negro and take care of his bum ass and be stuck taking care of him. That's what they want us, the situation dynamic that they want us to be in. They don't want us to, they don't want the Negro to be self-sufficient where he can do whatever he wants because they know what Negroes gonna do if they get what they want. That's the point. They know what they'll do. they got it. They already done gave these niggas money and seen what the hell those hoes will do with the money. So they try to stop that from happening. You feel me? Like, they know. Like, we get these niggas money, they just gonna come to our community and try to live and fuck our women. White men though, they like, nah, bitch, we can't get them no money because they gonna keep coming their asses over here. We don't want their dirty asses over here. Unless we can control them. We'll let them come over here as long as we can control their ass, but we don't want them to be over here in uncontrollable numbers doing whatever they want to do. So we got to put those bastards in check. And the only way we can put them in check is by making sure they don't have no money. And they need to lean on their Aunt Jemimmy for help. That'll keep their asses over there in the hood. Because that's the only place they can be. They can't buy their way into whiteness because we know that's what they're going to do if they get the money. Yeah, white men are smart with it makes sense on what they're doing, but you don't have to be a part of that shit if you don't want to. I'm going to be real. If I was a white man, I would do the same shit. I don't think I would be doing anything different, to be honest. But I'm not a white man, so therefore I don't give a fuck. It's women's fault because women don't want to keep fucking with these males and procreate with them, so women have to take responsibility. Y'all keep fucking with these males and procreating with their dirty ass, and that's why they feel so emboldened to do all of the fucked up stuff that they're doing. Because until women stop giving them power, then they're gonna act out their power. against you. I mean, that's why women are the damn devil. Because they the ones causing this fucking problem. They won't stop procreating with these fucked up males and in this shit, especially black women. Because other women, they have a reason to fuck with their male group, as I said. They don't need to shut their males down and do all of that because they getting something out of them. We're not getting nothing as black women from these males from in our community, and they're fucked up and crazy as hell. So it ain't literally no reason for us to keep dealing with them on any kind of level. Period. It just ain't no reason. You want to get beat up? You want to get murdered? You want your kids to be fucked up? I mean, do you want these things or no? It's just as simple as that. So this is why I always be focusing my energy and attention on black women, because I swear they be, they be behind the bullshit. They incentivize the behavior of these abusive ass Negroes. They keep propping them up, gassing them up. They keep lying about their relationships and try to make other women think, oh, my man is good. I got a good man. And then try to make women compete with them on trying to find a good one when it ain't. That bitch is a liar. She's a fucking liar. Her man is not good. She's lying. He's a nignaw under the same fucked up system as any other nignaw. So you got to be dumb as hell to think he out thought, out smarted the system or something. Like, no, he ain't outsmart shit. He is the same byproduct of the system as any other bitch nigga. He ain't nobody important. Same shit any other black woman going, dealing with, going through. She's going through the same shit. She's a fucking liar. And it ain't no good one to find. You live under a fucked up system, so you can't find any good males in this system. You need to understand they're not the 1%. They don't have no power. You don't have no power as a man. You're going to be a clingy hoe, clinging on anything you can cling on for survival, which puts you in a better male position, which is not good. Period. And all of these males are prone to violence and abuse. It's a statistical fact that black women suffer DV rates higher than any other demographic. Why do you think that is? There's common sense on why that's happening. These males are fucked up. They live under this system. That's why. They're gonna be abusing women on a higher rate. These other males don't have to abuse their damn women. These fuckers are getting handouts. They getting pampered and coddled. See, these 1% males are all the same. It's just have they more prone to violence and problems. They have less health care, less resources, so they're gonna act out worse. The other males are being buffered, and that's why they acting better. Okay? It's common knowledge. It's not that hard to figure out. And like I said, what the main thing that you women need to understand is Negro males are clinically insane, and they asses are not going to stop, getting women pregnant. They're never going to come to that conclusion in their mind. They're not never going to leave you alone. Even if they're gay, even if they clearly are gay, they still gonna keep trying to have something to do with you because they don't have no damn survival skills. So they're a damn threat and they dangerous because they won't leave you the fuck alone. They don't like women, but they still gonna force themselves to be with you anyway. And mainly, the reason why them hoes got a chip on their shoulder is because these other males dominate they punk ass and they really mad at his ass, but they not gonna do nothing to him. They gonna take out any grievances they have on you, because that's what better males do. Better males are bitches. They scared to face other males. I'm telling you, defective males usually in any defective males of any living organism usually are exterminated. And that, like, if the males can't do what they supposed to do, then they just get wiped out by a more powerful source. Okay, either other stronger males or whatever will take them out. Will take them out. It's natural. If they can't compete, they have to die. But with us black women, they try to make us the man. They try to make us masculine and make us fight on their behalf for their survival. And the fuck, it's not natural and you shouldn't do it. So this up for you black women to understand this, because I swear y'all in the dark big time. And then it's like it's always a conversation about these abusive ass males and some dumb shit that's coming out their mouth. Like black women don't understand what's up. You know exactly what the hell up. These niggas is violent as fuck. They mad about their life. They mad that they exist. They mad that they can't compete with other male groups. They all violent. They all crazy. They can't support themselves. They don't have no damn money. And what these black banshees do, they keep lying and acting like they got a better male. Like they got a male that's different and above all the other shit when it's a lie. None of them got shit. They're liars. Your male is not a part of the 1%, bitch. So that means that he's rendered to the same thing that every other male group under the 1% is rendered to. He ain't special. What the fuck he out think the system? Oh, he a part of the 1% on the low key. So he able to escape all of the other shit that all the other males got to deal with. Like, get your stupid ass, lying ass out of here. Black women are the lyingest bitches on the earth. That's why you have so much domestic violence and so much DV. That's why you have all of the problems you have in the black community, because black women are the lyingest ass females out here. They always lying about their sons, their brothers, their uncles, their daddies. They always lying. They fucking liars. Period. Just liars. Oh, my son, you talk to any black woman, oh, my son is good. Anything that came out of her, she's not about to speak against. She's going to defend that male with all costs if it came out of her. Everybody else's son ain't shit, but hers, that couldn't possibly be true for her son. Like, they to be lying. Do you know how much black women help fuck other black women up? Do y'all know how many black women with sons be sitting there encouraging their sons to be ain't shit niggas to their damn baby mamas? Y'all know the truth. Y'all in the black community like anybody else. So y'all know what these snake ass black women be doing. They be siding with their sons against their baby mamas. They do it all the time. Lying ass bitches. None of these black women, most of them can't stand their son's baby mama or girlfriend. They can't stand her, because anytime a black woman got to see the younger black woman getting a better treatment and having a better life than her, you already know she's gonna become envious, jealous, and be trying to sabotage that woman any way she can. That's what most black women do. They don't want to see their sons treating other black women better than they got treated. So once a black woman is aware that her son is doing right by a black female, they try to find some way to fuck it up out of jealousy. They want problems. They want that black girl to face the same type of problems as her. And then she wants to side with her son to piss the other girl off because she's a hater. These are facts. These black women enjoy seeing other black women fucked up, because they feel like, why didn't I get a good man? Why didn't I live a good life? Why couldn't I get, have somebody to take care of me or take care of my kids? So they always taking that out on other black females, and they lie and they snake and they do shit intentionally to fuck with other black women. because they dysfunctional as hell. Or they want their son to be their damn boyfriend, like they want their son all to their damn self. So they want to be special to their son, and they want to be more special than the baby mama or the wife. They want him to cater to her. She want her son to cater to her feelings and shit because she ain't got no what man. So she ain't never got that kind of love and care from her man. So she trying to get it from her son. And those are usually those male identified females who are fucking weird. They always acting like that and doing weird shit with their son, and then their son end up acting weird as fuck over what their mom been doing. So black women are the fucking problem. I been knew. They just keep this shit going. Fucking lying. I don't listen to no black band. She say shit to me. Thirsty ass fucking destitute bitch. Most of them hoes is desperate and thirsty, and I don't really fuck with them because of that reason. If these black women chose themselves and actually stop fucking with these males and lived a productive life without males, causing competition and insecurities and all this mess, if they just stop dealing with that, then other women could have a better life, because they won't have women who have a vendetta against them for no reason. They will have women, being less vindictive against them, and they could live more productive lives if these males wasn't involved. And I don't think the average female understand that. You know what I'm saying? You're causing a lot of problems. Male identified women are deadly to other black women. Yeah, like, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like Diddy's mom, like all of them boy moms, all of the black boy moms are the fucking same. They sons ain't shit. And it's because the males are trash. Why are you giving birth to these males under this kind of culture? And you know what I'm saying? Male culture is disgusting. Why are you having kids in this environment? What did you think they was gonna become? What you not raising nothing productive? He'll never be productive. You know why? Because males follow other males. Males do not follow females. They don't do what we do. They do what they see their dads doing and what they see other men doing. Males look for male role models. They don't listen to women. So it don't matter how good of a woman you think you are. If your son is born, he's going to look for other male guidance. Because that's what males do. That's a part of their nature. They need other males. So there's nothing you can do as a female to raise them right. Because they're not going to follow you. They're not going to copy your behavior. They're not going to take on your mentality because you're not a fucking dude. They have testosterone and all kinds of other chemicals that you don't have. So they're not going to follow what you do. They're going to follow what other men do. Because the other men have the same chemicals as them. Their behavior patterns are similar because they both males. Why would they follow a female? Why would they ever do that? It don't make no sense. How you gonna raise a man to be a man? You cannot do it. You cannot do it. So if you know you gonna give birth to a male in a jacked up male with all the males around you effed up, you already know what you're doing because you already know he's not gonna follow you. Whatever the hell you give birth, whatever culture and environment you give birth in, that's how he gonna act. Whatever the males around you, however the males around you are acting, that's how he gonna act. He not gonna act like you. He not a fucking female. And that's where the hell black women, that's where they have a disconnect because they don't understand that part. They think males and females are the same, and they're not. And that's the only thing I can say that I understand better than most females because they just don't get that part. Like, I know males are male. I'll be around enough males to know that they, how they operate. Males wouldn't even be that bad off if they just had other productive males around them. That's all. That's all it takes. That's it. Males are not bad if they have other males around them who are productive. That's what helps a male learn how to control his anger and his impulses and his all of any negative stuff about himself. If he around productive males, then he learns skills on how to take. See, that's the problem. These males are fucked up. I done told y'all that it ain't no help. It ain't no way to out. It ain't no way to fix this. It ain't no way to fix it. These males are fucked up that we're around right now. This energy, this generation of males are fucked up. It ain't no help. They can't be helped. Their fathers should have raised them right. The males around them should have taught them how to behave. And they would be better off. But because they was around women, they are fucked up. And it ain't no help. Can't do nothing about it. Trust me. You can't do nothing about it. I don't care how much you tell. You can tell a dude whatever you want. You can tell him as many times, do this, do this, do this, that, and third. They're not going to fucking do it. Unless another male make them do it. Or they want to be like another male. And then they'll do it. That's it. I know that for a fact. I know that for a fucking fact. And these males, now these little hoes of today, they just want to compete. You know what I'm saying? They weird. They want to compete with females. And they help each other be fucked up. See, what's happening with these males is they're helping each other be fucked up. There's no male correction. There's no male checking other males. You understand? So when they don't have no male correction, they just get worse and worse, and they keep doing the same fucked up behavior because there's no other alpha male checking them on the shit that they're doing. Because you can't. I don't care if you're an alpha woman. You can't make these males do nothing. I don't give a damn what kind of woman you are. They're not gonna listen to you. They just not going to listen to you. They're never going to listen to you. If a male don't have a daddy, he's going to be permanently fucked up. He either have to have a daddy or some male in his life for male leadership. If he don't have it, he's going to be jacked up for life. He's never going to be right. When males don't grow up with their daddy, that fucks them up big time. I'm telling you, it'll permanently mess them up. Most males, the worst males on the earth, don't have a daddy. The males who became serial killers, rapists, drug dealers, drug addicts, all of the fucked up males you know in society, it's because they ain't had no daddy. I promise y'all, they ain't had no daddy, no male to rear them, like to groom them. They ain't had no daddy. They need that interaction. They need that shit. Especially as kids, they need to be groomed. And if they don't get groomed, they become fucked up for life. It's permanent. Any movie you see where he have a dad, he grew up with a single mom, and then he just grew up to be this great billionaire, lies. It's not real. That don't happen. That's not how it go. Period. Those are lies. That's just to make single women think they can groom their son well and be able to properly raise him or something. Bullshit. These males know it too. They know the truth. They know that they need other males, but they're not gonna say if they feel like that's gonna interfere with their survival, because they know most of the males are jacked up. These males know that they're fucked up, so they're not gonna say anything that's gonna create a problem, like telling women, "Oh, you need to stop having kids," because us males are fucked up. You know, we really need self-correction. We need male correction, and we don't have it, and we fucked up. Y'all need to stop. They'll never say that shit. They'll never tell you that. They ain't gonna say that. That's why you had the crazy shit you have on the internet. They saying all kinds of crazy ass shit to females when they shouldn't be talking to females, period. Fuck you talking to me for? You don't run shit over here. Fuck is wrong with you? I ain't listening to you. Why would I listen to you? I don't care about nothing the hell you talking about. You ain't gonna tell me how to raise my kids. You're not gonna tell me how to spend my money or what to spend my money on. You ain't telling me shit. Get the hell out my face. Fuck you talking to me for? About a damn thing and you can't even pay rent? Get your ass out my face. They think women are stupid enough to be listening to their crazy ass. And they doing all of that to deflect from the fact that they don't have no man telling them shit. Because that's what they need. We don't need, see, we women don't need that shit. We don't need to be groomed and told what to do. We naturally just go into doing what we're naturally supposed to do. They the ones need the grooming. They stupid asses be fucking trees and dogs and cats and all kinds of shit when they don't have guidance. We women, do we do that? Do we have impulse to do weird shit? No, we don't. We really don't. We don't need no grooming, motherfucker. We gonna do what we supposed to do. So we don't need nobody telling us what to do. They need somebody to tell their ass what to do. We have common ass sense. That's why they say women mature faster than males. That's what they're talking about. Is our natural ability to do what we're supposed to do. It's something innate in us. That's just what we do. We don't have problems with direction. They have problems with direction. They are completely out of control. Like, if they're not groomed, they are so self-destructive and that it's pathetic. They'll kill themselves off. We don't kill ourselves off. Women don't naturally become self-destructive for no damn reason. Like, no, it takes a lot to make us self-destructive. We're not naturally self-destructive. Like, we have to be on crack or something, or some kind of drugs or something to make us self-destructive. We not naturally like that. We just not gonna jump off a fucking cliff just cause. You understand? Like, we don't abuse things to the point where we lose our livelihood. These males have a impulse for shit like that. And that's why they're fucked up and they need help and guidance from other men who know how to navigate themselves. We can't fix these males. We can't teach these males because it's not something you can teach. It's just something. It's actually a want and a desire inside to survive. Like, you just gotta survive. You just gotta do what you gotta do. They don't have that in them to do that. That's the crazy part. All they care about is their own comfort and being able to have sex. That's all males care about. So they that fucks up any way they can, just take care of things because they're not thinking about care. They want to bust the nuts. They want to feel comfort and pleasure all the time. And they want to dominate and they want to control. And it's in their nature to want to dominate and control. So it's just something they naturally want to do. Is control something else. To dominate and control. It's just like, instead of them putting that energy into dominating and controlling women, they could be putting that energy into something else. You understand? You got to refocus their energy somewhere positive. Because they'll fuck with every living thing on the planet because they want to dominate and control something. So when they in a mind frame like that, you got to refocus them. Like, oh, go fix that truck. Go learn some mechanical skills. Go learn how to shoot a ball through a hoop accurately. You got to be real specific with them to channel their energy to something. Because if you don't do it, they'll fuck with people. Them being obsessed with us, trying to dominate and control and micromanage our asses when we don't need micromanagement is because they're not focused on the right shit. They should be putting that energy into something else. And they don't even realize that, I don't think. A lot of them are fucked up. And you don't need to put that energy in something else. If you put that energy that you got doing that into something where you can gain some skills, you will have you'll have her everything you're trying to get from her if you just learn how to do that. You don't even realize if you put that energy to use somewhere else, you can have exactly what you're trying to get over here. They're slow, they're stupid. See, they need a man to tell them that. Because even if a female tell them that, they stupid asses won't listen to us. And I don't know why, but they think women are dumb. I think they think women are dumb when they're the dumbest motherfuckers on the earth. And I don't know why they think we're stupid. If you need our help, dummy, you're not smarter than us. Because if you were smart, you would just do what the fuck is necessary to get what you want. But you so damn dumb, you want problems. It ain't no way to, it ain't no way to communicate with their ass. See, when you're a barbarian, and that's what these males are, like I just said, they want to dominate and control stuff so bad that they want a confrontation and a fucking problem instead of a solution. You understand? That's what it is. They retarded. They're fucking. That's what I'm starting to figure out. They like competition. They like to fight. They like to dominate, control, and piss shit off. It's just something in them that wants to naturally do that. Like, it's just something in them that wants this impulsively doing it. So they would rather fight and have a problem than an actual resolve to an issue. Which makes them more irrational than we are, but they keep lying and saying we're more irrational than them. But really, we're trying to get to a solution. They're trying to create a problem. Because, like I said, you gonna be with a female, just like this Corey dude said, right? You gonna be with a female and want to beat her ass because she's running her mouth, instead of you just not being with her altogether, and then you don't have to whoop her ass. Common fucking solution, dummy. Just don't be with her, and then you don't have to go to jail, dumb fuck. You ain't know that was an option? No, because your dumb ass just want to dominate and cause a problem. This all you care about is dominating that female and making her do something, because that's the activity that your ass want to engage in. You don't want a solution to beating her ass. You rather beat her ass because you want problems. See, that's what's wrong with these fucking males. You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't deal. That's why I don't. There's no way in fucking hell that us females would naturally want to deal with this. Why in the fuck would we naturally want to deal with and tolerate shit like that? That's not possible that we want to deal with them. It's not possible. The only thing that could be possible is that they're supposed to be groomed and go through some kind of training before they fuck with us, so they can be on our level. That's the only way to even deal with them. If they can't be on our level, it ain't even a point in dealing with them, period. They have to be trained to not act on impulse, because their dumbass impulses is what's fucking them up. And I ain't got time for it. It's like, this shit is like dealing with a wilder fucking beast or an animal or something. You gotta keep training it, and it's dumb as fuck. So it don't matter how much training you do, it don't work. That's how it is dealing with a male. You train it, and then it just keeps doing. Bitch, yeah, get your ass on. Because at that point, I'm not about to deal with your ass any longer. I'm not going to keep trying to get you to do what I want you to do. Now I'm going to curse your ass out, and I'm going to fuck up your life, pretty much. Because you're getting on my nerves, and I'm not going to keep having you fuck with me. And to me, how it processes in my brain is that you're clinically insane. Yeah, you're a male, but to me, this shit comes off like you're a psychopath. And I ain't willing to deal with it. So that's why I call them sociopathic maniacs, because that's the only way I can describe the shit that they do and make it make sense. But really, they're male. He just doing male behavior. That's just how they are. Which is why I don't like them and I would never want to deal with them. Because I don't got time for that shit. I would have to have a male around 24/7 who actually has sense to regulate your bitch ass in order for me to get along with you. And I know that that's not possible because what the fuck male has time to regulate your bitch ass all day? No male has the time for that. So therefore, it ain't even no point in dealing with your ass. You're fucked up. There's no help. Ain't no other man about to train your ass because that's not the times we living in. And it's not protocol. I mean, it's not protocol, but it's not mandatory that somebody has to help you. So fuck you. I don't want to deal with you either. That's what these males don't get. We can opt out anytime the hell we want to. We don't have to deal with your raggedy ass. And we don't have to give a fuck what's wrong with you. And we don't care because we're self-sufficient, dummy. We don't have your goddamn problem. You fucking loser. But that's when you have these bitches trying to mess with your money because they trying to make you have a problem that only they can solve so you can be with their ass. Well, bitch, I choose poverty and death because I'm going to be poor broke with your bitch ass here anyway. Who the fuck is you? You ain't a part of the 1%. You're not guaranteed to have shit. Get your ass out my face. They're not worth it, y'all. They're just not. They're not worth it to me. They're not. They need extensive training, and if you can't do it, and you can't. Just like I said, you a female. You can't train them. You can't train them. So if you want to lose your mind trying to train these motherfuckers, then go ahead and be my guest and try to fix them. You'll see how the hell that you gonna go through doing that. That's gonna take over your whole life. You'll be dead well before this fucker ever. Matter of fact, he's not never going to be trained. You just gonna be dead trying. Like it ain't no way you gonna go have a breakthrough or none of that shit. It is facts. And most women start realizing that when they get older and shit. They don't know that when you a young little girl. You don't know that shit. You think, oh, it's romantic to be with a man. Oh my God, I got the man of my dreams and all this dumb. Bitch, get out of here. Once you about 10 years in or, you reaching that 10-year mark, yeah, you start knowing what the fuck is going on. And it ain't no help for them. Whatever the hell he been doing that whole 10 years, he's going to keep fucking doing. He's never going to stop. So whatever hell he's putting you through, it's perpetual. It's not never going to change. Period. And the quicker you realize that, the better. And most women do realize that after that 10-year period, that's when they realize it's over. And at that point, that's when they want a divorce. Because they don't want to live another 10 years with that bullshit. So it's real simple. We already know this, and that's the thing. The women know it's the males who are mentally primitive and retarded. Like I said, they can hear me say whatever. They can hear you say whatever. These males can hear us have these conversations. They don't give a fuck. They want a problem. Remember, they want a problem. They want to dominate and control. They don't think, oh, let me think rational about what this person is saying. Males do not think like that at all. They don't think like that at all. They're not trying to be rational about shit. All they listening to is a way they can connive, deceive, and manipulate the conversation to go a way where they can control you because their whole point is to control and dominate and not for nothing else. They don't care about nothing else. So when you talking to a male, you talking to a brick motherfucking wall. I don't care how many times you tell him to do this, do that. He's not going to fucking do it. Because these motherfuckers, they don't even hear information the way you do. This is some scary ass shit. Y'all don't even know you dealing with a beast, bro. I've been figuring these motherfuckers are animals. You're not even dealing with a human being. They don't even hear information. They don't even receive information the way you do. You think y'all the same. Oh, you said 1 + 1 is 2. You said boom, 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 pow. They don't even hear that. When you say stuff to them, they don't even hear none of that. They don't fucking hear it. Their whole purpose is to drive you fucking crazy as hell. Like, I hate them. I don't want shit to do with these people. I'm trying to tell you. It's real. They're fucking animalistic. They're not human beings. Okay? And their whole goal is to make you think that they're a human like you. That's their whole point, is to make you think that y'all are alike. Because that's the only way they can what? Dominate and control you. You have to think, if you know that, if you know you're gonna deal with somebody who's never going to hear a fucking word that you're saying, and it's always gonna be defective and fucked up, and there's nothing you can do about it, and no matter how hard you work and how hard you pray and how much money and investment that you put in therapy and all kinds of bullshit to try to fix this problem, and it can't never be fucking fixed, and you know that in your head, they know that you ain't gonna fuck with them if you know the truth. So they spend all this time trying to goddamn make you think that this ain't what they are. What Corey said about beating your ass, that's how they think, yo. I'm trying to tell you. That's how they all think. That's their nature. That is their fucking nature kicking in. Okay? I can't be productive on my own. I can't function without correction by another male, which is because the male is the only one that can speak my language, because you talking, I don't process what you're saying. I can only process what a male is saying. So I can't hear you. I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to beat your ass. The only way I can dominate this situation and get what I need, the energy that I want, is by beating you the fuck up. So that's what I'm going to do. That's how they all think. And if you think that they don't all think that way, you just dumb as hell. Now, will all men beat your ass? Probably not. I'm not going to say they all actually do it, but that's how they think. And even if they don't beat your ass, they can drive you crazy, because even if they're not violent and they don't want to fight you, you know what they'll do? They'll keep doing the same shit over and over again until you want to fuck them up. So it won't matter that he beat you up. He's still ruining your life and getting on your nerves and stress you out because he keep doing the same shit you told his stupid ass not to do. And that be the main problem that most women have. Most women gonna have that as an issue before, even if they don't get beat up. They're gonna have to deal with that constant bullshit where they have to keep saying the same thing over and over again and not get no different results. And most women opt out of that shit. Like I said, you about 10 years into that bullshit, you're going to try to get out of it. You ain't going to be wanting to go be in that shit after 10 years and telling the same motherfucker the same thing over and over again. He won't fucking stop. And then, you know what's crazy? They think you're a psychopath, y'all. They think you're the fucking crazy one. Then when you finally snap, they act like, what the hell is she crazy? What is she? What? That's enough to make you want to kill somebody for real. Like, it's not funny. That's some real psychological trauma. That's some psychological goddamn warfare. Because they make you think you're the crazy one. You know how many times these males call us crazy? They always are calling us crazy. Anytime we snap out, they call us crazy. They act like we ain't got no reason to snap out. But how the fuck you're not going to snap out if I told you to do something about 1 billion fucking times and you won't stop doing it? How the fuck am I crazy? Then you have to argue with them about why you're not crazy, because they're going to refuse to accept that they're the reason why you're crazy. They're going to act like they don't know what the hell you're talking about. Like a demon. Then you're going to be looking at them like, you fucking demon, bitch. What you mean the hell you don't know what's going on, nigga? Didn't I tell you this shit like 1,500 billion fucking times? Haven't I been saying this shit for years, motherfucker? You thought I was playing? That's why women get a gun and blast that ass. Then oh my god, you're not respecting me. You're talking too loud. Bitch, if you don't get the hell out of my face, I swear to God, you better go kill yourself right fucking now. Like, I swear. Like, seriously, it's not a game, y'all. Y'all know the mental health problems y'all can fucking have dealing with them. Y'all don't get it. It's not funny because it's really not funny because women be saying this all the time, and I already know what they dealing with because I understand how these males are. So, because they really that be the most traumatizing thing that most women have, issue they have with men is that plain, not plain, but that look on a man's face where he just completely oblivious to what the hell you talk about, or he's arguing with you and get really aggressive about something, and he the one caused the problem, and he's trying to get aggressive with you to try to control how you respond to what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, most women lose their mind right at that point. That's when women go off the deep end, and they either lose their mind, they have to go to the mental hospital, or they fucking check out of the relationship, and they just stop having a soul after that. And I'm telling you, y'all ass gonna have to do something to get. I mean, don't get in it. Don't get in it in the first place. Because I'm telling you, all these males are the same. They all hear wah, 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 wah. They don't hear nothing you talk about. It's their nature. It's not something where, I mean, if they get enough training, they can probably, act differently if they have. But you know how much money and time and resources it takes to train them? That's what I'm trying to make y'all understand. Most men are going to be like that. Most men are not going to have no training. They're going to drive you crazy because they don't have the skills to deal with you, right? That's how most men gonna behave. Anytime you dealing with stupid ass females who are trying to act like, oh, they got that one off male, don't listen to that shit, because most men do not have access to enough resources to help themselves, and they're not gonna try to go get it, because the men are not, like I said, men don't care about anything. They don't care. They don't self-care. That's not something that they naturally do. That's why they obsessed with women in the first place. That's why they want women around 24/7, because we self-care and they don't. Most men will sit their ass around and write their own shit, and I'm trying to tell you, it's the truth. They don't have no care and no will to get up and do fucking nothing. I'm telling you. Anytime you see a hard-working man who really get up at the crack of dawn and he got a routine every day, and he do he was trained to do that. That's not something he naturally is doing. That's something that his dad or some male in his life made him do. Like, reason why he doing that is because his daddy probably whooped his ass. Do you understand? His daddy probably whooped his ass and made him think that if you don't get the F up right now, I'm going to kill you. And they really felt like their daddy was going to actually kill them. And that's why they in their brain, psychologically, they have trained themselves to get up every day and do that, because it was life and death or something. It was something that was something aggressive. I'm going to tell you, something aggressive happened to make him get up every day and do that. I promise you. It ain't no way in hell he just doing that just because. Most men ain't going to do shit. They just naturally don't want to do shit. But what? Fuck and eat. I promise y'all. These are facts. That's what they naturally want to do when they wake up in the morning. Is they want to fuck and they want to eat. And that's it. They don't have no will to do anything else. They don't want to. They don't care about nothing else. So that's how important it is for them to have male training, because that's the only thing. Everything they lacking in, and why we having a problem with these males, right? Like the shit they saying and stuff they doing, is because ain't no male train them. I'm trying to tell you. They needed to get their ass beat by other men. Like, you have to do that with the males. You have to. They have, just like when you see male lions fighting, they aggressive because that's teaching the cubs how to be aggressive, how to fight for food, how to warn off other males. You see how they train their young to do that? That's every male needs that training, all of them. If they don't have it, they'll be fucked up for life. And there's nothing you can do about it. It is in their nature not to be ambitious. Why would a male want to be ambitious? To do fucking what? As long as he can get some pussy and eat, why would he care? Think about it. Why would he care? Why would he care? Why would he care about anything? It ain't nothing to care about if you can get some ass and some food on deck. What else do he need to care about? He don't care. Like, why would he care about taking care of bills and money and houses and all? What the fuck? These males don't care about that bullshit. That's women. Women care about those things. Women care about their comfort and a home, making a home. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just something that's in us. We care about that kind of stuff. That's in our nature to care about it. Like grooming ourselves and grooming our space. That's just something women. That is our DNA. It's in our DNA to be like that. Males don't give a fuck about. Why would they care about that? They want to have sex. They want to procreate. They want to breed. They want to spread their. They want to pass their genes on. That's all they care about. That's what they're designed to do. Actually, they don't care about that else. Males ain't nothing but walking dicks. They don't have nothing else to offer but that. And that's the truth. A literal walking penis. Only way he has anything other traits is if somebody trained him to have those other traits. And then those other traits become beneficial and valuable because he has them. But it really, is he supposed to have them? I mean, I feel like as a human being, you're supposed to have those type of traits because you're a human being. We supposed to be better than the animals and shit, aren't we? Or maybe not. I don't know. But I know it's something wrong with these fucking males and they're not normal. I know that. Or maybe they are normal, but they're normal to bees and they're defective to us. Okay? Because I do think it's normal for them to be the way they are. I'm starting to realize that now. Before I used to think, something was wrong with them, but now I'm starting to realize they are supposed to be trained, and that's the problem. When they're not trained, that's when you have a problem with them. So if the natural order for them to be trained is fucked with, then they become defective. But they are supposed to be trained. They have to have other males train them in order to be functional. So in the human world, they're supposed to be getting trained. From when they're children, they're supposed to be trained all the way from children all the way to adulthood. They supposed to be. If this shit is disrupted, that's when you had a problem you have now. So it's supposed to happen, but it's not happening. And my thing is, it's not our fucking responsibility to fix it because we're not men. We're females. We can't fix that. What the hell are we supposed to do? It's these fucked up white males. You want me to tell you what it is? These white males are fucking parasites on earth, and they want to suck up all the resources and anything to them for themselves. They only give a fuck about self improvement and self glory, and that's why they fucking all the other males up and doing it on purpose. Because they want to be the only males with anything on planet Earth. So because of their defective, fucked up ass going around the earth fucking the other males up, that's why you had this problem. That's what I think is the issue. They have disrupted the culture of other males, and they did it on fucking purpose. The reason why black males are fucked up is because of white males, degenerate ass, going around fucking other people's cultures up. So now it is what it is. And the fact is, you can't beat the white man with his bitch ass. He's a fucking psychotic, degenerate ass bitch. And there's nothing you can do to defeat that motherfucker. So the only thing you can do is stop having those fucking kids. Because that bitch can't make you procreate if the fuck you don't want to. That's the only way to deal with the white man. Period. He's a defective ass weirdo. He's a deficient ass freak. You can tell that he's inferior. He's not an alpha male. He's inferior to other males. So he done found a way to fuck other males up. By fucking their culture up. In their natural state. In natural biology and shit. He found a way to fuck other males up so that he can dominate. And now you have what you have. Because he's disrupted the natural process. Because he's a weirdo. Okay? Which makes the white man the biggest threat on earth. And a degenerate fucking maniac. Which means that he got to be dealt with. Because he a psycho. And he going around fucking the earth up. And taking up all of the natural resources for himself. So can't nobody else have it. That's the defective shit that's on planet Earth. They need to get the fuck off. And meanwhile, he got black women praising and glorifying his degenerate ass because of survival purposes. So he got black women blindsided, thinking that he a savior when really he's a defective beast infecting every other fucking living organism on the goddamn earth. But this is the way I see white dudes too. This is I don't fuck with them. They look. Most black women know. They know. They actually be trying to act oblivious to shit. So y'all want to keep fucking with the white man? Go ahead. He ain't gonna do nothing but hoard your DNA and wipe you out. That's how you. Anytime you fuck with them, that's what you're doing essentially. Cause you damn sure ain't fixing no problem being with no white dude. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So yeah, you can go ahead and be with them and let them take your natural your natural biology and genetics, because that's all he's trying to get. But once you give it to him, you fed the monster. Pretty much, you just making that thing get more powerful on the earth to destroy everything. Like that motherfucker is a fucking Terminator. Like that's a thing that's fucking destroying the planet. Like the white man is literally harvesting black women. Like he's harvesting us for himself. That's what he's doing. This shit is creepy, but y'all have to accept y'all reality at some damn point, because that's just the world we living in, and this demon fucking thing going around fucking the entire. I mean, but anyway, you don't really have to care. It ain't nothing you need to be concerned with and obsessed about. It's just stop having kids, stop procreating, and stop giving these male. You ain't getting shit from me, bitch. That's all the fuck I know. Go ahead and fuck up the earth, kill everybody off, murder everything that don't suit your needs. I don't give a fuck. I'd rather die than deal with this bitch. Because what the fuck I'm not gonna do is try to sit with that fucking thing just for survival. I'm not doing it. I'm not dealing with them. I don't want shit to do with these people. Period. Like the fuck, they're making you codependent. They trying to take up everything, all of the natural resources on earth, any education, any money, any food, wealth, anything they can get. All the natural resources they have, they hoarding this shit for themselves, and then they try to make you, try to rape you and make you breed with them and to get it. Natural shit that you're supposed to just naturally have. That's real. That's the real world. That's what the fuck is happening on this earth. Period. It's happening. It's real. This is happening. Okay? It ain't no way around it. It ain't no way to fix it. You as a black woman, like they just put you in a cycle of fighting the power and shit. That shit is fake. Is scripted. It's not real. It's not effective. And you ain't getting nothing done. Like it's still, that thing is still destroying everything on fucking earth and trying to hoard you and harvest your ass for itself. For itself. This shit is disgusting. It's just something to fuck your head up at night. But anyway, I said what I had to say. I'm not fucking with none of these males. I'm done. I'm good. I figured this shit out with them, and it ain't no help. And it ain't no way out of this system. Because you can't get out of it. Only thing you can do. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. But yeah, the only thing you can do only thing you can do is stop procreating. I mean, like I said, that's the only solution to this. I don't see no other solution. Because y'all have to realize how many generations and how many women they done murdered and killed, and how bad shit is getting, and how much it's becoming more and more expensive to live. These males are just, they fucking, the white man. The white man is a savage psycho, and this world will get more and more fucked up because they're not gonna stop. They're not going to stop. They don't care about no natural survival. They don't care about none of this. So shit gonna get more and more unlivable, and it's gotten to the point in time where now it's time to do something because they just getting worse and worse, and they trying to make you a machine. Like at this point, they trying to take away your will, your fucking free will, and even your thoughts. They trying to control that shit. Like they don't want you having no autonomy, no thoughts, no choices at this point. So I mean, that's what they've been doing though. There's not. They just try to pretend in that little tiny speckle of time that they was gonna leave us the fuck alone. They was just trying to make us think that all of that was orchestrated because they was probably trying to see, oh, let's get these black women a little bit of power and see what they do with it. Like let's give them a little leadway after we done raped them for centuries and keep murdering them and raping them and doing the shit we're doing. Like let's get them a little power and see what they do with it. See if it don't affect us. And they saw what we did, and they don't like it, so they trying to make shit go back because they so fucking rapists, and they ain't never gonna stop. I don't care when these old white people die the fuck off like they're about to. It's not gonna change any fucking thing. Their kids gonna do the same shit they did. You see how thirsty their kids are to have sex with us. That's the new tactic. They weird, and they just get more fucking parasitic. So ain't shit about to change. Like this shit about to keep going. But y'all do what y'all want to do. If y'all want to keep buying into the propaganda with trying to have a family, have a husband and shit, I mean, y'all go ahead and do that if you want. Um, but you're not about to have what you want. So, and these males are, they parasites. They get worse and worse, and you're going to be abused because they don't like you. And if they're being forced to be with you when they don't like you, you're going to be abused. The only way you know a male like you if he's putting in effort to be with you, like he actually contributed things to your life. If these males can't pay rent and they don't have enough to even survive on their own, you'll never be able to know whether they even really like you or not. Because when you're in a desperate ass situation like that, you don't know if people fucking with you for genuine reasons when they need help. So that's a really disgusting situation to be in with a male, is when he's codependent and he's looking for survival. Because you shouldn't be having a date for survival. You're supposed to be able to be with people because you want to be with them, not because of debt. You'll die off. And that's the situation we're in right now. So if I was you females, I would choose to be celibate and single for survival. That's the only way you're going to ensure your survival and your physical health and mental health, is if you by yourself. Because these males are fucked up, and it's looking like they're going to get more and more fucked up over time. Because they're not bettering themselves, and they don't want to. They don't feel like I don't think they feel like they can. So they saying, I'm not even going to try to be productive or try to train younger males or do nothing to fix this problem. I'm just going to bash these women because that's all I can do. And it's like, whatever. Bitch, you not having shit to do with me. I know that shit. You ain't getting nothing out of me, though. Regardless. But anyway, I think I'm done with this conversation, y'all. I'm looking at the comments in if there's anything else y'all want me to address, or if y'all have any questions about what I'm saying or any comments, because I'm about to go ahead and get off of here. But I hope I have made it more clear on why Negroes like that Corey dude exist and why they say the shit they say. Because I get tired of black women making conversation, making comments about these things, like not having a deeper discussion about it. They just like, oh, he supports abuse. All of them support abuse. What the hell you mean? That's why Donald Trump is in the damn White House. They don't give a fuck. If they cared about abuse and women's rights and women's autonomy, they would have never protected a male that said, or supported a male that said grab him by the pussy. What kind of sick, degenerate ass males would want a male like that being a damn president? Um, I don't really care about the Epstein files, and the reason why I don't care about the Epstein files is because Donald Trump was mentioned, and they covering up his shit. So what do we care about the Epstein files for? If the government is going to cover up Donald Trump's dealings with Jeffrey Epstein, then it ain't no point of us caring about anything they're saying about the Epstein files, because all they're doing at this point is mentioning the black rappers who are mentioned in the Epstein files. All they trying to do right now is use the Epstein files to take down Beyonce, because for some reason Beyonce keeps being mentioned in association with Jay-Z, who's associated or mentioned in the Epstein files. So they trying to use the Epstein files to take down whatever black celebrities they want to take down. Because what I'm not hearing is any white celebrities being mentioned about, their dealings with Jeffrey Epstein. I'm not hearing nothing about any white people, Donald Trump. They ass is looking real clear, you know what I'm saying? Cleared of any kind of wrongdoing in this whole situation. And then all I'm hearing talked about, especially by these white content creators, is black celebrities being involved in all this shady stuff. And mainly, like I said, they keep coming for Beyonce. Even though Beyonce was not mentioned in the Epstein files, they keep bringing her up weirdly. Like, what she gonna do, how she's gonna respond to her man being it. It's like, what the fuck? What the hell does Beyonce have to do with the Epstein files? Donald Trump was mentioned, and he's not being talked about, and the government is clearly trying to cover his ass up. He's a white man, an old, wrinkled ass, white politician who was talking about some damn grabbing by the pussy. Did he not say that? Okay, so we clearly see his morality when it comes to dealing with stuff like that. So we know he's a fucking pervert. So you mean to tell me that he had dealings with that Jeffrey Epstein bastard, or whoever the hell his name is? He had dealings with him, and he ain't do no shady shit. He wasn't messing with no kids or no women or nothing. He's just clean cut. Like, women are stupid. That's why I say women are dumb as fuck. For even y'all believe that? You believe he wouldn't rape a child or do no freaky stuff? Y'all think Donald Trump is clean? He got all that money, and he's white and old and a freak. He an old school freak. Y'all don't think he out there doing no freaky stuff? And you think that it's just Jay-Z and all the black rappers? It ain't no white men doing it. They just all got their hands clean right now. When that Jeffrey dude is a white man. So we know that he had more dealings and affiliates who are white. But somehow our black asses keep going back to talking about some damn rappers, some nothing ass nobody, come from a single mother and poverty ass rappers. Like somebody care about them. Them niggas ain't powerful. The fuck? As we see right now, they're not powerful because all the women keep coming out throwing them under the bus. So it's clear that they don't have no pull like that. Because if they did, they wouldn't be continuously being mentioned about the stuff that they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever crap went down, they wouldn't be mentioned. So it's clear that these males, these Negro males, are not powerful. They weak ass weaklings. And as far as I'm concerned, they punk ass and shouldn't have been fucking with those women. Mainly, I believe it's white women. If they wouldn't have been messing with them, they probably wouldn't have been getting named a part of all this garbage that's going on right now. Exactly. All of the celebrities are dirty, but however, they just targeting certain ones. So I'm starting to think, based on how they trying to frame everything, I'm starting to think they just doing this Epstein shit, or even just talking about him just to take down Beyonce's ass. I think these white people want Beyonce ass gone. They want to take her off her throne. They want her not to be relevant anymore. They don't want her having any more power. I feel like what's happening right now with Beyonce is what happens to all these Negroes once they get to a certain level of power and influence. They start taking them down. Like, they don't want certain black people to have too much power. And that's what's happening right now with Beyonce. They feel like she has too much power. She's too clean on paper, where she she has influence, and they want to destroy any credibility or influence she has for whatever reason. And they using the Epstein shit to do it. Right. I don't know necessarily if they care about her competing with Taylor Swift. I don't think this is about Taylor Swift. This probably is political in nature. Like, they don't like her having political power. Because understand, these bitches don't like black women, right? If you really look at all the stuff that's going on right now, they want to silence black American women. So you don't really see a lot of black American women getting any kind of attention right now in any space. They not letting us talk on the internet. They not letting us talk, in the media. The only black woman that they allow to speak is an African American, or whatever, a so-called African American woman or American black woman. The only one I see today that they are allowing to speak is what's her name? Jasmine Crockett. That's the only one they letting speak freely. And then when she was just talking about, what was she talking about? She was talking about Nicki Minaj joining MAGA. She made a comment like, "Oh, I like Cardi B anyway." So she's a talking head, as far as I'm concerned. That's the reason why they letting her have power. It's because she gonna say, she gonna speak on their behalf. Like, she gonna follow the narrative and the propaganda. She gonna put out the propaganda, because when she said that, I'm like, why the fuck we need to support Cardi B over Nicki. We can not like neither one of those bitches if we don't want to. You know what I'm saying? We don't really have to choose one or the other. Like, Nicki's MAGA and a clown ass fool, and Cardi B is a piece of trash. So I don't like neither one of them, and I don't really like any of these celebrity bitches at all. So I'm not going to support any of them at all. Both of them are trash equally. And yeah, I mean, as an American black woman, you shouldn't like anybody that's making you look bad, helping to stereotype you, helping to politically silence you. You shouldn't fuck with either group. You shouldn't be picking either or. You shouldn't be picking neither. As far as I'm concerned, Cardi B's a dumb bitch. We don't need her speaking for us. She's not black. She's a whole thought slut who got pregnant multitudes of times by a piece of trash, who's a thirsty loser, a freaking lonely, thirsty loser going around trying to look for some nickname to save her. She's a loser. And she don't like black women. She's a hater, and we don't have to like her. We don't support her. We don't need to be going to her whack ass tour. She only need to see Hispanic bitches out there supporting her corny ass because she's whack. Like, I feel like politically at this point, because black women are being gaslit, we shouldn't really support none of these hoes or none of these big dogs either. Like, we don't have no dog in this fight. You understand? We have been outwitted. We have been, they have effed up our vote and our voice. So we ain't got nothing to say at this point. We shouldn't support anybody speaking on our behalf, because most of these whores who are speaking on our behalf are not American. They either not American or they not black. Bitch, I don't need no thirsty hoes from some other fucked up group speaking on my behalf, bitch. Why do I need you to speak up for me? I can speak for my damn self and decide what the fuck I fuck with and what I don't like. So yeah, like, shut up. So at this point, that's what I think the Epstein files is. At this point, is just a tactic to take down Beyonce's power. That's it. She American and she black, and they don't like any American black women having any say. They try to gaslight all of us. They try to silence all of us. They want us to shut up. They want us to not speak out. They want us to have no intelligence or education about what's happening politically. Okay? So, Beyonce, from what I understand, she does things in riddles and subliminals, right? She not really outright with her political point of view. She just do little subtle stuff where you know who she's siding with, right? They don't want her doing that. They don't want her they want to discredit her entirely. Okay? And then they want to put out a dumbass bitch. They're trying to look for one. I told y'all they in the process of trying to figure out who gonna be their spokesperson for the Negroes. They trying to see who we gonna fuck with and who we gonna allow to speak for us, right? So they trying to figure that out right now. But they don't want Beyonce to be that person. They want somebody else to do it. So they trying to get us to side with either Cardi or Nicki, one of these two hoes, or somebody else. If they can't use them, then they're gonna find somebody else to use. But MAGA, okay, they wanted us black women to side with this fucked up political stuff that's going on right now. They want us to side with MAGA. They want us to be MAGA. They want us to be conservative. And they want us to agree politically with what's going on. So they doing everything they can. Everything in their power. They doing everything they can to try to make us sway to that side. That's what they're doing. Okay? That's what they're doing. Every comment you hear about gay is trying to push a political agenda. Every comment you hear about anything at this point is pushing a political agenda. What I feel like you black women need to side with is whoever the hell is going to allow you to have autonomy over your own reproduction, and who's going to allow you to have your own bank account, and who's going to allow you not to be with a man if you don't want to be with one. Any political party that's going to support those things is the main thing you need to be voting for and be in agreement with. And I don't care about any other bullshit that comes along politically with that stance. Oh, well. Because if you side with the other side against your autonomy and against all of that, then you just fucked your life completely up. Period. What's worse? You better weigh out your pros and cons and be smart about it at this point. Okay? Be smart. You want to put your eggs in that basket with these males? These bastards who don't even like you, these fucking losers who can't even pay their own rent. If you want to side with them, then do that. But just understand the consequences with doing that. Once you ass out, once these males fuck you up like they're destined to do, you ain't gonna have nowhere to run and hide. You ain't gonna be able to have nothing, no power. There's not gonna be any resources out there for you. Because that's what MAGA is trying to do. They're trying to make sure you can't run nowhere. And you have to keep coming back to them for any kind of help. They try to make you completely codependent on the system and these males. So side with them bastards if you want to. And that's all I have to say, because clearly these bitches is trying to take Beyonce out. They've been doing it for years. This is, I feel like this shit has been going on for a minute now. It's not just down. Like, I feel like they've been trying to take her out. They've been, all the time that they've been creating a hate campaign against Beyonce was because they had planned to do this shit all along. So all of that attacking Beyonce for all these years has been a tactic to try to discredit her. And as a black person, you just got to be smart about whether you want to believe this dumb shit that these white people are, saying on the internet. Believe that because they bitch ass know that these white people won't throw their own people under the bus at all. Every time they speak on a white person, they're a victim. They're a whistleblower. They are for the good and the glory. Anytime they talk about a black person, they shady. They're complicit. They're behind something bad. They try to sway you away from them and tell you not to like them. Just notice that shit. These white people ain't fucking slick. I know they little bitch ass tactics, and they're not fucking smart. Not smarter than me. So yeah, all I've seen with the Epstein files is a takedown mainly with these black male celebrities. Now understand, they done got R. Kelly's ass, they got Bill ass, they got Diddy, they got all of these niggas. They done line these niggas up. All you have left is these docile bitch ass niggas who are scared. That's the only thing that's left. None of those niggas gonna ruffle any feathers. None of those niggas gonna say nothing, no real shit. They scary, they bitch made, they looking out for self, they only care about a buck. These are the only fuck niggas that's left. And Cardi B is an illiterate bitch who can't read, a retard. Why would we listen to this dumbass bitch? Okay? And then, what's the other hoe? Nikki is a retard. Another dumbass bitch. And you dumb as hell for believing anything that comes out that dumbass hoe's mouth. Because everything that she's saying about all of these other people, about their sacrificing kids, this hoe was just sitting with them real cute and pretty just a few years ago. Remember that shit. She knew all of the stuff that she's claiming that's happening. She knew that shit when she was sitting with them, when she was doing business with them. She's a fucking liar. And most of her shit, her issue is personal with personal people that she had connections with who threw her under the bus. So she looking for blood because she was in a certain crew with certain people, and they threw her under the bus and said, "Bitch, we don't fuck with you." So that's why she doing what she doing right now. This is all a personal vendetta that she has, and she trying to sway her little punk ass fans to go along with her shit because she thinks she has way more pull and influence than she actually has. Because people are being very vocal about the fact that she a clown. Everybody seeing past her bullshit. So if you a Democrat, you worship the devil. Y'all really go listen to a dumb bitch say something like that? She's trying to tell you that Mr. Grab by the pussy is godly, and this is a God-fearing Christian man that we need to all support because he's for God. He's for the for Jesus Christ. Like, y'all, get out of here with that. Just notice how I always pay attention to what these white people are saying. If you want to know what's going on, just watch the narrative from these white people. That's all you got to do. Just see who's controlling the narrative. Pay attention to what's being promoted to you the majority of the time when you on here. Like, all the videos being recommended, and then just pay attention to the narrative, and then you'll know what the agenda is. And don't never trust these motherfuckers on the internet, because notice how all of these nobody ass people have all of this information on people. Y'all notice that? Like that Jaguar white bitch? They all know so much about what everyone's doing. So why the fuck would you trust them? Don't they seem like they the police or something, or the Fed? They work with the feds or something? Y'all don't see that they the police? Only the police would have information like they do about other people's business. Because how in the hell are these regular ass freaking YouTubers? That's what they try to present themselves as. How in the fuck do they know everything that people are doing and where they doing it at? And then Jaguar White's punk ass keep talking about I have people with me that wanted to testify against such and such. And I'm like, how in the fuck are they with you? Who the fuck are you? Aren't you supposed to be just some regular ass black Jemima that was in the industry for 2 seconds and didn't? Who the fuck are you? Like, that made me really question who you are, that you have people who willing to testify against people. Are you a lawyer? You know, what pool do you have, or what power, or what do you have to do with what's going on? Like, who are you? So it's clear that she worked for the feds too, and she probably was there. All the instances that some of the instances that she talked about, I think she was there and seen it and witnessed it for herself. So she must be a plant. So I'm thinking that Jaguar is a plant. You know, like when the feds had her, or somebody had her watching these celebrities as they were doing shit. And then something happened, somebody got pissed off, something went wrong, and now she's snitching on people because she was there. And she trying to get her little clout and name out there and fame and shit by exposing people, like trying to make a little bit of money off of it. But she a fed. Oh, for sure. Yeah, she said she was a pimp. I mean, she said that several times, and you ain't had no black people actually, address the fact that she said she was a pimp. I'm like, why do y'all trust this bitch? She don't sound like a snake to y'all. She a pimp. She was there. She was pimping out some of the females. This is what she claimed. She knew when the women was getting raped. So that leads me to believe at that point too that most of those rapes was probably a setup. Like, it probably wasn't even. It was probably a coerced, not coerced, but incentivized rape. Like, go in there and say no, and just let them rough you up a little bit, type shit. That's what I'm thinking. Right. Notice how certain people are exempt. That's what I'm trying to make y'all pay attention to. Just like with Cassie, she was a trafficker, but she never got charged. They wanted to get specific people, so they cleared other people. So that's what they're doing right now, is they're clearing certain people and trying to get those people to turn on the people they want to get. Beyonce is a main, in my opinion, she a main target of all of this shit. She is. I don't care what about it. They keep bringing her up. She ain't got nothing to do with none of this shit. But they keep targeting her, and clearly these people on the internet are getting paid to bash Beyonce because every video that a lot of these content creators are doing about all of this type of stuff that's going on in Hollywood, they keep throwing Beyonce under the bus. None of them are speaking on her behalf. They're all speaking against her. So that's letting me know that those motherfuckers are on somebody's payroll to bash Beyonce. Like somebody paying them to do that shit. And somebody trying to get her fans to not like her, not to support her, or they're trying to discredit her. So yeah, this Hollywood is bullshit. That's why I said I don't fuck with nobody there. I don't fuck with Cat Williams. All of the fake ass whistleblowers, I'm not believing none of them are whistleblowers anymore. You know, I fell for that shit, you know what I'm saying, for a little while, but now I don't believe that anymore. I don't believe that these people are whistleblowers anymore. I believe that they try to get clout, they try to make money, or they the feds, they snitches, they snitching on people and doing it because it's going to benefit them some way, you know, somehow. And the people that's not snitching are the people that's how they was getting they money, is by supporting whoever, whatever celebrity. So they're not throwing them under the bus because they feel like it's not beneficial to throw them under the bus. It's somebody got a lot of money and got a lot of pull who don't fuck with them. That's what's happening. Somebody with a lot of power and pull to control the whole internet and control all of these bloggers and all of these content creators. Somebody with that kind of power is trying to sway everyone against whoever they trying to get them against. And from what I see is Beyonce. She is a target. They can't get her ass. They can't name her a part of it, but they keep insinuating that she's a part of shit. Like they'll insinuate that she could be celebrity A in this docket or in this police report. She's married to, she knows this. Like they want to take her out. And who the hell has more motivation to take Beyonce down? These fucking white people, because they can't stand her ass. Do y'all see how they tried to destroy her? They tried to destroy her career last year. They was trying to fuck up her getting that award, that country award. They was real mad about that shit. They lost their shits over there and literally changed the category in the at the Grammys just to change what happened. They were so obsessed with her getting that award that they changed the award so it wouldn't be like she did anything. So white people clearly don't like her. Like they clearly have a vendetta, a racist ass vendetta against her ass. Obvious. It ain't nothing else. They just don't like her. I don't know what it is though. I can't tell y'all what it is because she going along with the bullshit. Like she going along with with the blonde hair and pandering to a white audience. So I mean she is promoting black pride, I guess, with what her doing references on black history. And I know they don't like that shit, but I don't know. I know it's more than that. The reason why they don't fuck with her and want to take her down. It has to be more than that. And remember when Beyonce. Remember when Beyonce did the Formation tour, and she was protesting against police brutality, and all the white people lost their shits over that. So I feel like they been had a vendetta against Beyonce for a long ass time. You know what I'm saying? Like these white people don't fuck with her, and they been doing little jabs, throwing jabs at her for a long time, way before now. So I feel like these white people are really tired of her ass. And they want to take her down. They want her out now. Like, it's not, they don't want to waste time anymore. It's like, let's get this bitch out. Let's get her out. Let's seal the deal on her ass. And then put somebody else in her place. And yes, choose a dusty ass bitch who's not American, who's not black, to represent black American women. Because, and understand, a lot of it probably got something to do with them hating black American women, period. I don't think it's just Beyonce. They just don't like us, period. They want to fuck with us and undermine us any way they can. And how they look at Beyonce is they probably look at her like our little leader and shit. Like, oh, she's American black too. So she's like a little ringleader with them. So we need to take her down to send a message to all the American black women that they ain't shit. And that if we want to enforce certain political views and political things on them, we can. And we can do it to her too. I think that's what it is, y'all. It's MAGA. They want to take her down. Yeah, she did. Yeah, I'm telling you. And then y'all have to understand too, them faggots really control Beyonce. Like, Beyonce don't have, I don't feel like she ever was really a feminist or really supported women like that. I don't feel that way. I feel like most of her political thing is supporting the gays, the homos. Like, she never been no black female supporter. So, see, what y'all have to realize is that Beyonce's I feel like her main takedown is simply because these white people are tired of her ass. I don't really feel like she's doing anything really that's a threat. Because Beyonce's powerless. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's powerless politically. You know what I'm saying? She can sway whatever. She can sway her audience, and she do have a big audience. But they fucked that up. See, that was the main goal, was to fuck up her power and influence. They already done fucked that up. She don't have that no more. But them trying to take her even more further down is because they don't like her ass. But y'all have to understand that they don't like American black women, period. So taking her down is just like it's symbolism. Like, we don't fuck with these bitches, and this the last hoe left. This the only relevant black American bitch left. So we have to take her down strategically because it's just what we need to do to make our point. Sometimes they fuck with people just to make a point. And it ain't really a real reason behind it other than they just want to make a political point. Because it's like when they on their crusade, when these crackers on they bullshit, like they on their crusade to fuck you up, they gonna take they go to extra mile. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna destroy all of your monuments. We're going to destroy every fucking thing, and we coming for all your shit. Whatever little bit of influence you have, whatever good image that you have, whatever credibility you have, whatever anything, all must be destroyed. That's how white people do their shit. All must be destroyed. Not just little bits and pieces. We have to take this shit entirely down to make a point. You are done. You're done. You ain't never gonna, bitch, you can't come back from this. They want to make sure you can't come back from some shit. Like, you ain't coming back from this. We done fucked you up. That's that. You're not coming back. Because we said so. So we gonna destroy you to the max and take away any credibility you have. And not only did they do it with Beyonce, they do it with all the American nicknames too in Hollywood. What American nicknames are left? I think that's these white people trying to replace black people. Like, I think that's what they're doing. They trying to take any political pull or power African Americans have as a whole, male and female. So to me, that's them trying to, you know, um restructure America. They try to disfigure our image and our stance, political relevancy. They try to restructure it. Rihanna is not American, so they don't care about. See, what y'all need to realize is that they use these foreign bitches to create. They want us to follow what the bitches in Hollywood are doing. So they're always using these foreign women to promote to us American black women. Like they try to use them to represent us or misrepresent us. So they don't have no problem with Rihanna because she's not American black. She's foreign. She not no black girl. She ain't no regular black girl. She like a biracial or ambiguous, foreign girl. So they just try to use her, and of course they want to use her as the influencers, but they don't have. She not a threat. Like Rihanna ain't got no dog in this fight. You understand? Like she not American, so she not gonna be politically standing up for American black women. Like she not about to come out here and make a political stance because she don't need to, because she not from here. So she ain't nothing they care about. She not. They don't need to take her down. Take her down for fucking what? Plus, she don't fuck with Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? She on they side because she don't fuck with Beyonce. What American black women do Rihanna really associate with? If you really think about it, because she don't fuck with Beyonce. And any black woman you see her hanging around, she will be foreign. I'm pretty sure she's not gonna be American or black. She hang around mostly white bitches and exoticals and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's who in her crew. Beyonce has black women in her camp. You know what I'm saying? Like she have black women around her. Her ex band members are black. She come from a black community. She has connections to the black community and to the black American experience. That's why she more of a threat than Rihanna. And that goes for Nicki's punk bitch ass too, because Nicki's not American black. She don't have no dog in this fight. She easy to throw American black people under the bus because she don't identify with American black people. That's why she always repping that she Trinidadian or whatever. Like she always representing, you know what I'm saying, repping where she come from. She want to make sure that, and see, y'all have to understand too that white people don't fuck with American black people. They some hating ass, obsessed, weird ass motherfuckers. Okay? So therefore, they like putting black people on who are not American black on purpose. They undermine us. They do it on purpose. So they want to be able to. They want to know they can control those black celebrities who are not American black. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't really have no connection to the black community here. So they want to put those type of black people, foreign black people on. Because they know that if they want to push a fucked up agenda, that those black people gonna be on board easily because they not from here. That's why they like using the biracials and shit. Because the biracials have the same thing. They might be technically connected to the black community, but they have white in them. So that's going to allow them to be more willful to throw black people under the bus because they're not really one of us, especially if they have a white mama. And they know that. That's why they always doing that. You know, you always see them damn biracials who have white mothers always talking and speaking up for the black community. Because as long as they got a white bitch in their ear, you know they gonna say some dumb shit. That's why they allowed Obama to be the president, because he have a white mama. If he had a black mama, he would have never been a damn president. And that's how you know that they're really against black American women. They don't care about the nigga. No, I told y'all, these fuckers don't care about black males. They only care about fucking with black women. They just want to control what we do. They don't care about the Negro. They already got his stupid ass anyway. Because all thing they got to do is feed him some goddamn crackers, and this bitch will do that. He'll tap dance on a fucking handstand. You understand? Like they got his ass. They don't never need to persuade the Negro to do shit. They can easily make him do whatever they want. So he's not a threat. It's the black woman who's the threat. And it's the black women who they want to fuck with. And these bitches really don't understand who they fucking with our generation. They really don't get it. Bitch, you ain't gonna do a fucking thing, bitch. Fucking try it. Because you fucking with the right one. That's what they don't get. That's the only thing they failing to realize. Our generation don't give a fuck. And we ready to fuck your ass up any chance, anytime you want to get fucked up. Because we don't care. They not understanding that. We're not our fucking moms. We're not the boomers. This is not that generation. We don't give a fuck. You're not going to control us and make us do shit. So we don't give a fuck how many of you hoes is on what team. You ain't going to make me do motherfucking nothing. You ain't even going to be in my face because you ain't crazy. You're not even going to approach me because you ain't stupid. So do whatever the hell you want to do. Like, nobody care. Get whoever you want to get. Use Rihanna's clown ass. We already know Rihanna a clown. We know Rihanna a clown. We know that damn all of these bitches are not to be trusted. We don't care about them hoes. We not trying to be like them. We don't give a fuck. We think these bitches are a joke. Period. And we're vocal about it. They're a joke to us American black women. We don't want to be these bitches. We don't want what they have. We don't want to be them. We don't think that they're cool or nothing. Bitch, it ain't happening. So they're not going to use these stupid whores that they're using. They're not going to use them to influence my generation, which are millennials. Now, that's why they targeted Gen Z. Because they think that Gen Z stupid enough to fall for this shit. That's why I'm raising my daughter like myself, like to understand what I know. Because I know they're going to be coming for her generation even harder. So at this point, it don't fucking matter who they have on the team. I don't care. Like, what the fuck is those bitches gonna do? I don't give a fuck about them. I don't care who the fuck you got in your bed, bitch. It don't matter. You ain't gonna make me do shit. So, not having any more kids and I don't fuck with these niggas. Now, what the fuck you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Because they think we care about all of this, you know, who they paying to do what. We know that these fools are here to gaslight us. But what you gaslighting, bitch? Because, I mean, you can gaslight us, but you ain't gonna make us do shit. So, yeah, let them keep fucking playing around and using these clown ass celebrities to make a point, because we don't care nothing about That circus ass shit that's going on with these celebrities right now. We don't care. But y'all need to realize that, because a lot of ignorant black women don't even realize they the targets of attack. I've been saying that shit on my channel. They act like this shit is all about all of this other stuff. Fool, they don't care nothing about nothing but your black ass. That's all they want to do is monetize your ass. That's all they care about. I know what they're doing. They using all of these stupid hoes to gaslight American black women and try to get us in line. That's all they care about. That's all they promote. 24/7 is gaslighting our ass and making these bitches prancy around looking stupid as fuck and thinking we gonna look past it and not realize what they trying to say about us. Like, girl, boy, buy, who the fuck ever buy? Get out of here. I'm not having no more kids. You're not fucking with my kids, bitch. Now, all of you American black women that want to keep going along with this shit, go ahead. You gonna fail and like I'm gonna look. You're not. Look, they don't repeal shit. They try to go backwards politically, so they're going to undermine your ass. It ain't no way out of it. And I don't care what kind of bitch ass Negro you have. He's not gonna do shit. Period. He's not gonna save you for what's coming. He's not gonna save you from what's coming. Period. So I'm good on that. But anyway, that's all I have to say about the Epstein files. Like, that's how I feel about it at this point. It's just a bunch of clownery on the internet. I don't care about these fools. They sound stupid. Like, I'll be watching those dumbass videos for entertainment purposes. It's just stupid. It's dumb as hell that they even want us focusing on that stupid shit. These celebrities anyway. What the fuck they? What about the president? Why you want to talk about him? Like, why I ain't exposing his ass? Yeah, get the fuck out of here. You try to use these black celebrities as a deflection from the damn president. Yeah, I know what you're doing. Shit ain't gonna work. So yeah, that's all I want to say, y'all. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I hope y'all enjoyed this live, and I will talk to y'all later.